Oh, Hark! Doth thee ever wonder wherefore we be hither? Ah, one of life's most wondrous mysteries. Wherefore art we hither? Art we the product of some cosmic coincidence? Or perhaps the Lord God doth watch over everything after all? I knoweth not, good sir, but it doth keep me up at night.
What? I meant, wherefore art we out here, betwixt it in this canyon? What was't all yon stuffeth about God?
What? No, it was naught. Nothing.
Doth thee wanteth to speak of it?
Nay.
Art thee sure? Yea. Loseth not thy faith, my fasty cousin. The Lord God doth gaze upon all of us from his high seat on the throne of heaven. He hath a purpose for each one of us. I assure you, we are all part of his holy plan.
There is an unwritten rule in our universe, where the greatest changes hinge on the humblest of actions. A trick, an act of friendship, a slice of pepperoni pizza. Suddenly, all is lost. The end is nigh. The fates told us that the beginning of our end was an ending of its own. But their prophecy came too late. Not before the Reds and Blues had vanquished their foe. Not before their foe had activated the temporal vortex. Most critically, not before the device fulfilled its true purpose. We watched in horror, my lord, unable to prevent the calamity that followed.
I could eat a horse.
With you, I'm worried that's not a figure of speech.
That's a figure of speech?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Whatever. Are we done here? Because I've got some volleyballs to spike in this fucking volcano.
Was that an attempt at a metaphor?
Yo, are we serious about grub? My stomach is rumbling. With all the fighting and shooting, I think we skipped a meal or three.
There ain't no good reason to go out for chow when we still got MREs to spare. I've got an emergency supply stuffed in Lopez for this very situation.
You seriously keep food in Lopez?
Yes, ma'am. Right up his keister. Way deep in there, next to his radioisotope nuclear generator. So they always stay nice and toasty.
Kinky.
Gross.
You think that's gross? Just wait till you see where the condiments come out.
Look, guys, we could get leukemia from eating out of Lopez's butt literally any time. But right now, we're on Earth, culinary capital of the civilized galaxy. Let's go out.
Shouldn't we stick around, deal with the cops?
Maybe best to let us handle that. The UNSC still thinks you're all terrorists. I suggest laying low until the truth comes to light.
Great. So, food.
Maybe Italian?
How about a blood sausage? Or some blood pudding? Or the blood of my adversaries? You know, just to mix things up.
Chili's is always tight.
There's a Chili's on Chorus now. We can get that anytime.
Oh.
How about Home Depot? They have the best cotton candy.
And now we know where all the wall insulation went.
Steaks. How about a big old ribeye?
Maybe something with a vegetarian option?
You don't get a vote. You lost it when you betrayed us, Purple Judas.
Hooters?
Lifetime ban.
Donut.
Simmons, I like the way you think, but let's save that for dessert.
No, where's Donut? Shouldn't he be down here yelling about fondue?
Damn it. Caboose, we know you'll eat anything. Why don't you just go find Donut? We'll make a plan.
Okay, I'll find him.
Ooh, how about sushi?
No way, Jose. Red team only eats winter food. No chow from any country that ever lost a world war. No German, no Japanese, and no French Canadian.
Has anyone seen my penny?
Caboose, focus! What did we tell you to do?
Start a fixed interest savings account.
No! Find Donut!
Okay.
How about poke?
Gross, no fish. I want something that's gonna give me a heart attack. How do y'all feel about turducken?
Hey, Donut. Hey, we're getting some food. Do you, eat food? Yeah, me too. Tell me, how do you feel about Greek? Yeah, me neither. What about fish and chips? Yeah, I am always confused about that too. Why say chips when you mean freedom fries? Okay, see you soon.
That's it. I'm putting my foot down.
Well, let's just...
Trust me, dudes. Sammy Raffaello's is the best fucking pizza on earth.
Sarge?
I can live with pizza. Like Doc, the Italians switched sides at the last minute in all 3 world wars, but no calzones. Leaving the calzone in the friend zone.
Great. So there's 12 of us?
No, we're good. We all ate on the way here. There's an In-N-Out in the Delta Ari system now.
And we really need to get back home. There are some very interesting things happening on Chorus these days.
Can't wait to change the subject. I mean, can't wait to hear all about it. But later, not now.
If you guys are heading back to Chorus, I'd love to hitch a ride. I'd like to make sure Wash is on the mend. Not that you need my permission, but you all have earned some R&R. Enjoy your pizza, and grab a to-go slice for Washington.
1 slice? I'm bringing that dude back a deep dish and garlic knots.
I'm in. It sounds fun. And maybe we can get into some crazy shit along the way.
No adventures. We are not getting involved in any more stupid bullshit. I've invented a new science to make sure of it.
A new science?
You can't tell, but I'm winking pretty hard right now.
Caboose, you were supposed to bring back Donut.
Yeah, Donut's gone. He left.
He left the island?
Yes, definitely no.
I'm confused. Where did he go?
You know, he didn't say. It was a little rude.
Good enough for me. Let's boogie.
And leave Donut behind?
Yeah, sounds like he left us.
Maybe we should look around, just to be sure.
All right. Ain't no party like a search party.
No looking around, no more standing around talking, no more nothing. Let's just get out of here before the cops show up and stick us in Space Guantanamo where the food is terrible.
Someone's hangry.
That's Griff's secret. He's always hangry.
You're goddamn right I'm hangry. I don't understand why everything has to be such a great big goddamn production with you people. We're going out for pizza, not some epic quest.
We're going on a pizza quest.
Do not call it that. It is not a pizza quest. We're going to Sammy Raffaello's for a large pepperoni. End of story.
Oh, the gods. Muggins, can you friggin' believe it?
Settle, Huggins. Watch closely and do not let the mortals leave your sight.
Oh, yeah. Solo mission for the rookie. I can handle it, Chief. Coach? Capitan?
I will return as soon as I can. Do not let them see you.
I'm an invisible fly on an invisible wall. Zip, zip, zip!
No running in the hall, Mugbug.
Your Grace, I bear grave tidings from the human homeworld. The final prophecy is unfolding. The pizza quest is begun.
Let's just go. Just once. Let's just not and say we did.
Nice try, Griff. You ain't truffle shuffling your way out of this one.
Guys, I already know what you're gonna say, so there's no reason to say it. Why don't we skip the part where you all make fun of me for crashing the Pelican and move on? I'm sure that each and every one of your insults was clever and funny and witty and smart, so let's just mark them all as red, okay? You got me. I'm God.
Griff, regulations clearly state that any pilot who crashes a spaceship because he got too excited about stuffed crust is subject to at least an hour of roasting. for Survivor!
That's going to take forever. Can't we just go once around the horn?
Oh, how in Sam Hell am I supposed to cram 350 pounds of pure failure into a single insult?
That counts, sis.
You should really stick with what you're good at, big bro. Not calling mom and sucking the cheese out of mozzarella sticks.
Maybe next time you'll...
Primary cast only.
Next time we need a pilot, I'm gonna insist on someone smarter. Like Caboose or your Guy Fieri bobblehead.
Aw, your mama is so fat.
You got a punchline for that joke, Caboose?
Aw, joke.
Crap landing, doofus.
Thanks for being quick. So, Simmons, any idea where we are?
According to my mini-map, the semi-Raphaelist place is close. It's just through these slightly ominous woods.
How about these less ominous woods? Could we get there that way?
It's a little longer, but yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Bathroom break.
Just go in your suit, Caboose. We have waste disposal systems for a reason.
I cannot go with other people around. Sorry.
So, us taking the long way around these woods wouldn't have anything to do with your new science now, would it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Simmons.
Are you winking right now?
If I let you in on this, you've got to promise to keep it on the down low. The less people know about this, the better.
Hand to God.
I came up with a new system, and now that it's in effect, we are never gonna have to do anything ever again.
Your new science is laziness?
What's new is the how. See, when I was alone on Iris, and definitely not losing my mind out of boredom, I found this book that Jax left behind. It was all about story structure.
Like for movies?
Yeah, and TV and whatever. See, the book talks about these things at the beginning of stories. They're called incendiary incidents. They're these things that make stories happen. I thought, shit, if we can avoid incendiary incidents in real life, then we never have to do anything ever again.
How does that work in the real world?
So earlier, when Jensen said very interesting things were happening on Chorus, that could mean some crazy shit with temples, or some real trouble with the UNSC, or who knows what, but it's definitely incendiary, so I definitely changed the subject before we could find out more.
I see.
And when we were in the Pelican, Locust sent us an encrypted message about something important, but I crashed the ship into the ground before anyone even noticed. It means we've got to walk the rest of the way, but a little work now saves a ton of work later. Pepperoni time.
What was Locust's message?
I didn't read it, so we'll never know.
So your new science is preemptive laziness.
Yep.
That is so stupid, Griff. I'm so proud of you.
I found a lake.
That's great, Caboose.
The lake is glowing.
Guys, no detours. See, this is what I'm talking about, Simmons. You just gotta keep these cats wrangled.
Glowing lake? I've got to see this.
Fuck.
What's down there? A car?
It's fucking swamp gas, guys. There's nothing to see here. Let's move along.
It's rising.
Ah, donut! Oh, friends, let me hold your gaze.
What the hell are you doing?
I am swelling with joy. I have missed you all so much. Missed us? You've been gone for like 2 hours. Oh, that's right. For you, barely any time has passed at all. But for me, infinity, eternity, like way longer.
Donut, how many times have I warned you about going AWOL and mysteriously showing up in foreign bodies of water?
And how exactly did you get here before us? And how did you know we were coming this way?
Ah, 'tis a story longer than time.
Fuck that. Story time can wait until after we stuff our faces.
No, we have no time to lose. We're all in grave danger. We must escape into the past. What? You heard me right. Friends, our day has come. We have been chosen to defend the universe as time travel warriors.
Ah, I know what this is. He's trying to prank us.
Am not.
Come on, guys. He's obviously fucking with us. It's just retribution for the time we told him Extreme Home Makeovers was going to fix up Red Bait.
This is not related to that substantial betrayal of trust.
Oh, quit gagging on us, Donut. You got my hopes up there for a second.
Thank you, Red Team. This was real productive. Guys, it's true. You need to listen to me.
See that shit, Simmons? Diffuse the story bomb like a boss. No No call to adventure, no adventure.
So, just curious, in Jax's book, what happens after the call to adventure?
I don't know. I stopped reading after the important bit.
What if refusing the adventure is part of the adventure?
Don't be dumb, Simmons. Roll credits. We're done.
So, burgers? This looks like a battlefield. What the heck happened here?
Excuse me, officer.
I'm a cop.
That figures.
That's why I'm wearing space armor.
Uh-huh, got it.
You might think it's weird that a cop in a small town would be wearing space armor, but lots of things are weird. Some birds have thumbs, did you know that?
Nope.
I have to wear space armor because it's regulation. It's also cozy.
You don't need to tell me. I get it. So what happened here, officer?
No one knows, armored stranger. Tornado, earthquake, ball lightning, some freak thing. They're calling it a act of God.
No, there is no God.
Anywho, gotta go. Got cop stuff. You get that, right, red guy? Well, red's not really. Police outfit. Red and blue. Hey, put that together. Well, it's like a siren, right? You guys aren't cops, are you? If you were cops, I'd know you were cops. I know every cop in this quadrant. All right, bye.
How about Chinese? We never talked about Chinese.
Simmons, if I asked you to shoot me, would you do it?
Guys, I'm telling you the truth. When are you gonna start listening to me? I traveled in time to be here with you.
Donut, I hate to be a bubble burster, but all those years ago after we thought we traveled in time, I actually looked into it. Every single scientific theory says the same thing. Time travel is just plain impossible. You must just be confused, you know, like when we were...
So, who's hungry?
Did we really just...
Only a few days. Barely a skip.
That smell! I can't believe it! We're back!
Caboose never told you the full story of what happened on that island. He just said you were gone. Gone indeed. When Logo's time machine struck me, I became unstuck in time, like a needle that skipped off a Lisa Loeb record. That skipping sucked me into the past. My body was ruined, destroyed, but my mind stayed alive. I was sucked deep, backwards, further into the past. Hundreds of years, then thousands, then millions and billions, and beyond. And there I found him. That's him with a capital H.
Hitler!
No. God.
You're saying that God, the God, saved you and put you back together?
Yes, because God needs our help.
That's an ego boost.
It's God's will that we become his holy soldiers to fight back against the Devil King who wants to destroy our universe.
What's God look like? Say John Wayne.
God gave me these to give unto you, my brothers. And he told me that to save the future, we must fix the past.
Fuck all of this.
With these time travel portal guns, we can go anywhere, anytime.
Sidebar, how do we know for sure this is Donut? He's not talking like Donut.
These donut holes are tight. They can only fit 2 grown men at once.
Withdrawn.
Come, friends. Let us journey together deeper to the past. The only place safe from... Oh no.
What's going on?
There, look!
Tornado?
Red team, at the ready!
What are you gonna do? Shoot the weather with bullets?
For once, the trickster spoke truth. The humans are right on time.
Ah, fuck! Look, we don't want any trouble, scary alien lady!
I am Kali Rama the Undying, goddess of death, war and annihilation, daughter of time, queen of the cosmic powers and mother to the fates. Bow before me, so that I may sever your heads from your necks.
Lady, I think I speak for everyone when I say, marry me.
Back away, devil woman!
No!
The insects want a fight.
Dare
Shisno!
Grab a gun! Get into the portal! Hurry! Remember, saving the future means fixing the past!
This way, babe.
Gross, don't call me babe.
Griff, look out!
Ah! Crap! They're getting away!
Simmons, this way! Simmons, we need to determine our whereabouts. Stat.
Not whereabouts, Sarge. Whenabouts.
That was mental! Absolutely mental! What the heck did we do to her? And who was she? Griff, say something!
Can you please just give it a rest?
But Griff, what do you think it all means?
I'm not thinking about it at all.
So you're just gonna ignore the giant four-armed goddess in the room?
All I know is that if I don't figure out how this stupid machine works, we're gonna freeze out here.
Let me take a look. I'm pretty good with technology. Better than I am with anatomy.
Back the hell off.
I'm detecting some hostility from you. You mad? At me?
I'm mad at everything. The world, the universe. I'm mad we got roped into some new bullshit. And yeah, I'm mad I got lost in time with this purple Brutus of an asshole, the least useful teammate ever, or should I say former teammate, since you cozied up with our enemies.
Yeah, it's okay you hate me. Griff, if I'm being transparent, I kind of hate me right now, too.
Oh, God, Doc, please spare me.
Yeah, I should have figured out the Blues and Reds were bad guys sooner. Because I didn't, I'm responsible for all the violence and the heartbreak and the death. For Wash being hurt, and for Loco. I let down my friends on all sides, and I'm torn to bits about it. Hey, you did it! You figured it out!
No, I just found the shuffle button.
Seriously, are you sure?
I know that symbol. It's a shuffle button.
Who the hell builds a time machine with a shuffle button?
Apparently God.
I don't buy that. I'm atheist.
That's dumb. I'm militant agnostic. I don't know what's out there, and neither do you.
So, it looks like we're in Valhalla, and I guess it's maybe after we were living here? I don't see the crashed Pelican, so we don't have to worry about running into ourselves at least.
It must be before. Some developers bought the land, and now Valhalla is all condos.
Alright then, so we're in the past. Now what? We try to Sherlock Donut's last message? Go and fix the past?
Could, but is there really a rush? I mean, we have a time machine, so we can do Donut's thing whenever. Maybe you and I can have some fun first.
Oh, fun, huh? You want to get down?
Definitely. Shit's gotten a little too real at work lately. I need a few weeks of dumb sex to get my head on straight.
Say no more.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Tucker?
Depends. How far backwards can you bend?
Sean Connery's first for me, and then that Daenerys Targaryen chick, and, King Tut.
You want to use the time machine for autographs?
What? No, dummy. I want to use it to bang dead celebrities while they're still young and sexy. Or when they're old and sexy. Or both. Man, I'm gonna have a field day with George Clooney.
Oh.
What did you think I meant? That I wanted meaningless sex with you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly a stretch of the imagination. There's precedent. It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, it would.
What about back at Blood Gulch?
Back at Blood Gulch what?
We hooked up.
No, we didn't.
Come on, after the fight with Wyoming and Tex, the cave?
Oh, the cave. You count that?
Yeah, I freaking count that. We did a sex.
I'm pretty sure we almost did a sex. But something happened and it stopped. I don't know. It wasn't very memorable.
But...
Oh, did I just hurt your feelings?
No!
Where are you going?
I'm going for a jog. Get some exercise in.
All right, whatever. How does this fucking thing work?
What's your language, Simmons?
Sorry, sir. I just can't figure this thing out. I mean, there's no room for technology in this device. I mean, there's no power source, no control board, no anything. It's basically like magic.
Red team's got a magic gun! Hurrah!
We live in a world of science, Sarge. There's no such thing as magic. Doesn't this scare you?
Scared, Simmons. We've got an objective to tackle. Donut told us to fix our past, and I know where to start. The Battle of Broken Ridge.
Oh. Are you sure you want to reopen old wounds like that? I mean, it can't be healthy to relive such a traumatic experience.
That's why we're not going to relive it, Simmons. We're gonna repair it, just like Donut's incredibly clear riddle commanded.
I insist that before we use this time machine gun, we need to take it to a laboratory so they can disassemble it and we can see how it works.
Abso-frackin-lutely not, Simmons. What if you can't put it back together? Like when you try to cheat with a Rubik's Cube. There's just pieces everywhere.
Told you we should have just taken the stickers off. Sir, with everything that's happened, I mean,
Donut dying and coming back? God? Aliens? Time travel? None of it makes any sense. Now, here, at least we have something in front of us we can get some answers from. We have a thing to study.
Study, schmuddy, you fuddy-duddy.
But nothing about this situation makes any sense.
Then Schmidt, Simmons.
That's incredibly talented, but you can't rhyme your way out of everything.
It's everything.
It's dangerous to use this
Dangerous.
without knowing what we're doing.
Fortune favors the bold, Simmons. You think Tommy Edison invented electricity by sitting around thinking about it? Heck no! He flew a kite in a goddamn lightning storm. Well, Simmons, you're holding the kite in them there hands. Do you want to take it apart or see how that baby flies?
Interesting. So you're saying we should study it by using it?
What part of study schmuddy fuddy duddy was unclear?
Simmons Science Log, Entry 1. Stardate, the past. Chrononaut Dick Simmons has devised a controlled experiment to further the human understanding of time travel. Subject Red has decided to use the time machine to return to the Battle of Broken Ridge in order to, quote, set right the course of history, unquote. We have thus traveled into the past. One small step for Simmons, one giant...
Simmons, who are you talking to?
No one. I was napping while standing up, and I was talking on my sleep.
Well, quit your griffin and get over here.
Simmons, log out.
Look, Simmons, it's just how I remember it. The enemy was dug in at the top of this here hillside. We've been pinned down for days. Then, one day, moments ago, a sniper took him out. And I finally got my chance. Look on down there, Simmons. You can see it happening.
Lieutenant Sarge! Sergeant Lieutenant is down, sir. You're a commanding officer now. What do we do?
Well, friend, there's only one thing to do. You must charge the enemy. I'll cover for you here. You flank up the left side of this hill.
Sir, yes, sir! I love you, sir!
Let me get a hoorah! Hoorah! Look at them go, Simmons. Wait, just a minute. They're going the wrong way. I told them the left side of the hill.
Well, Sarge, I mean, really, it is just a matter of perspective.
Don't you go starting up with that New Age Chomsky crap now, Simmons. No wonder they were massacred. I can't let this happen.
We lost Rick! It's okay. We're halfway. Everybody get set. We'll go after...
What do you idiots think you're doing?
Sarge? How did you get here?
I'm the ghost of Christmas future. Now listen up. I order you idiots to double back to the bottom and charge up the other side. What in Sam hell have you been doing down here? I told you to charge up the left side of that hill. So charge up the left side of that hill. I said no such thing. Now get back down there and follow my orders.
Sarge, sir! Theos is down! He's not breathing!
You tell that lazy idiot to wake up.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, Lopez!
Lopez, can you hear me? Blink like if you can still blink.
No tengo párpados, caboose.
That's right, you fell, Lopez. You banged your head fell off, and spit it all out. I mean, the glue and a leaf, and spit and glue, and put your heads back on your body, and do you feel better?
No me siento todo
That's
mejor.
good, you feel all better! I need your help, Lopez. We need to work together to figure out Donut's riddle. I only remember pieces!
Salvar el futuro significa arreglar el pasado.
No, I'm pretty sure it was in English. Something about savings futures. And then a bit about fixed interest savings rates.
No importa lo que diga, solo vas a continuar.
Savings for the future. Savings for the future beats. God, we need Lopez. Saving for the future beats. Fixed interest rates. That's it, you did it, Lopez!
Damn
we
it.
need to start savings accounts. Come on, Lopez! Wait. Where is it? Lopez, I have been robbed. My lucky penny! My lucky penny, Lopez! I cannot lose that! I love that penny. I remember when I found it just like it was yesterday. Oh, look! A penny. Lopez, we can't start savings accounts if we don't have any money. We're gonna need to use this teleporter maker to retrace our steps.
Dios mío, esta va a ser contraproducente.
Oh, it won't backfire, Lopez. Let's go!
Espéralo.
Hey, look! It's everybody! Has anyone seen my penny?
Caboose! Focus! What did we tell you to do?
Start a fixed interest savings account.
No! Find Donut!
Okay. I haven't seen it, Lopez. Better keep looking.
Indefenso, mire el fin del mundo.
Tight!
Nice. You figure it all out?
Yeah, it's easy. There's a click wheel. You just wind it backwards until you get the right date.
Weird.
So, you want to talk about yesterday?
Sure. I thought about what you said. The celebrity plan. I'm in. I got my list and everything.
Awesome! Let's go have sex with some dead people. Where do we start?
The 90s.
The 1890s? Don't tell me that you also have a thing for Jack the Ripper.
The 1990s. Number one on my list is the Spice Girls.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. What? You don't think I can handle a six-way with the Spice Girls?
What if you set your sights more realistically? Like, Scary Spice?
Listen, Kay, I'm a space hero from the future with a magical sword. I'm what every girl wants, what they really, really want.
Oh, God.
Don't belittle me.
Sorry, it's just that swagger. I thought you would have grown out of it a little by now.
Nope, I've grown into it. I'm basically the new church, but way less whiny.
Oh, should I be throwing myself at your feet?
You're not really my type anymore, honestly.
Get over it, Tucker. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You didn't. I don't have feelings. But seriously, for the record, you and me had a sex.
No, we didn't. I remember you freaked out.
Because someone was watching us.
There was no one in the cave but us.
Someone was peeping on my peeper. But it still counts because we had started the act.
That's not how I remember it.
Kay, the hot dog truck was in the garage. It counts.
The clown car broke down turning into the driveway. Doesn't count.
The stretch limo was inside the multi-level parking structure. Counts.
The motorcycle got a flat tire, and the driver had no spare.
Yo, that ain't the thing.
You can count it if you want. I don't give a heck. I mean, shit, that might push me to triple digits.
We could find out if anyone was watching us. If the hot dog truck was in the garage or the driveway. We could go back in time and see.
Fuck yeah. Time travel to watch myself bang? I've always wanted to originate a fetish.
Just be careful in the past. We don't want to start any paradoxes or whatever.
Thanks for the tip.
Simmons Science Log, Supplemental. Subject Red's participation in his first career failure seems to have left him reflective and solemn. It appears as if time travel has been a valuable learning tool for Sarge, and I am going to attempt to comfort him and inquire about his state of mind. Y'all right?
You know, Simmons, they say hindsight's 20/20. With age comes perspective, an awareness of where you went right and where you went left. I realize now that there ain't no one to blame for my failures except for the dumb idiots under my command.
What?
Morons, Simmons. I've been saddled with total morons my whole life, and it's cost me everything.
A, ouch. B, Sarge, your orders. You made them go up and down.
Well, I can only do so much with what I've been given. Come on. It's like trying to cook an omelet with rotten eggs. But fortunately, the Book of Destiny ain't closed just yet. We're gonna do this again. We're going to get it right. Before we do, Red Team is going to acquire some reinforcements. We are going to assemble the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen, made from the most awesome soldiers in human history. It'll be just like the Expendables, without the unnecessary Harrison Ford cameo. When assembled, we're going to right our lefts, we're going to right our wrongs, and we're going to paint this universe red! Hurrah! Come on, Simmons. Hurrah! Hurrah! Louder!
Hurrah!
Rah, rah, rah!
Hurrah!
Come on, man!
Home sweet home. That must be us fighting Wyoming.
Hey, let's try to stay out of sight, man.
My thoughts exactly. Oh, shit. That'll help. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on around here. I see me! There I am, talking to Caboose. No, wait, that's Captain Flowers. I think I recognize this.
I'm no firearms expert, Tucker, but I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have your finger on the trigger like that.
Calm down, Kay. The safety's on. See? Oh! Dang.
I bet this never happens to you, right?
I think I'll stick with melee weapons for a while.
Oh, this looks familiar. What does this have to do with fixing the past?
Nothing. We're ignoring Donut. We're gonna go get some pizza and wait for this whole thing to blow over.
But I thought it was destroyed.
I set the machine to years ago, back when I was in college here, and right before I dropped out and enlisted. This was the year I ate Sammy Raffaello's for 100 days straight. So this time we know it's here. For sure.
Hey, backstory. We're bonding now. How do you feel about pineapple on your za, brah?
Motherfucker.
Copy that. I know that's a sensitive issue for some people.
Look.
Sammy Raffaello's calzones and stromboli? I thought you said this was a pizza place.
It fucking is. Hey, you.
What do you want, old man?
What year is it?
What year is it? What kind of question is that?
Why are you all wearing armor?
It's Halloween, dude. We're trick-or-treating.
My mom made us these awesome costumes. We're Space Marines.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, neat. What fucking year is it, you little shit stain? There's supposed to be a pizza place right here.
A what?
A pizza restaurant.
What's pizza?
What's pizza?
Are you saying pitas? Like Greek food?
No! Pizza! Dough! Marinara sauce! Mozzarella! Pepperoni!
Oh, calzones!
No! Well, yeah, like that, but flat!
Unfolded calzones? Gross. Why would you want to unfold a calzone?
Oh my god, because we're civilized!
We should probably go back to trick-or-treating. These guys are weird.
Well, that seems odd. What kind of kids haven't heard of pizza? It's the best pie there is after rhubarb.
It's not just them, it's Sammy's too. The sign. Doc, we're in a world where pizza doesn't exist.
Whoa, that's trippy. What are we gonna do?
There's only one thing to do.
Whoa, Jesus! Get a hold of yourself, man! You can't give up that easy!
Watch me.
Look, if this is a big deal to you, then we just need to fix it. Go back in time and invent pizza. Hey, for all we know, this is how pizza was invented in the first place. Or, with this time machine, we have the opportunity to save a really incredible amount of lives. We can prevent wars, cure diseases, avoid famines, vaccinate kittens against feline AIDS. You and me, Griff, we can save the entire universe.
Let's go make pizza.
Yeah, Pizza Quest it is.
Jesus, you people spend a lot of time standing around and talking.
No kidding. Hey, your radio's off, right?
Yeah, they can't hear us.
So, why'd you decide to come along this time?
Am I cramping your style?
No, I'm just making chit-chat.
Well, honestly, things were getting a little messy at the music festival. I jumped at the chance to get the hell out of Dodge.
Business down?
No way! We were growing like gangbusters. It's the other side of things that suck. The personal stuff. I started messing around with someone at work, and HR found out.
So?
The person I was seeing is married to the head of HR. What a freaking mess, man. I kept thinking, why can't we just go back to when things were just silly and fun all the time?
I know what you mean. When we were stationed here, it was like nothing mattered. We could fuck up and make mistakes, and it was always fine. Now I fuck up and Wash gets shot. I screw up, and suddenly I owe child support payments that make up a fraction of Chorus's GDP. Before she died, my mama always said, you can't unwind the clock. Wait till she sees my time machine.
There it goes.
So after that, everyone goes their separate ways, and I convince you to check out the caves with me. Then I worked my magic.
Pretty sure it was the other way around, dude.
This way. It's in here.
Oh yeah, Tucker? My surprise is in the cave?
Uh-huh. Come on.
Is it a big surprise? Am I gonna be able to handle it?
It's huge, babe. You're gonna love it.
There we go.
Let's go around. The back way is over here.
That's it?
What? You don't like it?
I was just expecting bigger.
It's a good size. It's big enough for you. What were you expecting?
I don't know. Longer, wider, deeper.
It's a cave pond. It's as long and wide and deep as a cave.
So, that was your big surprise, huh?
Yep.
You got anything else for me? Anything else you want to show me, Tucker?
Maybe. I think I, you know, I maybe might. Something else for show you.
Well, well, well. Look who's getting cold feet.
Shh, they'll hear us.
It's a little hot in here, don't you think? Or maybe it's just me, feeling the heat.
I hope you're not thick. Oh, give me the other kind of heat. Sexy animal heat. Awesome.
Maybe I should cool off before I burn up. You want to get in the water with me?
I don't know. That water looks nasty. You want a back rub?
So slick.
Whatever. Worked.
Sure. Let's go swimming first. Let me just squeeze out of this suit here. Damn, I wish I had her hips.
You do.
Oh, right. Water's nice, Tucker. Why don't you get in?
Oh, yeah, girl, I'm coming.
Just don't come too quick.
Now I'm confused. You want me in or out?
Jesus, Tucker, get in already.
Nice. Damn.
Fuck it. You want to mess around?
Sure. What was that?
What was what?
Did you hear that? Someone's here.
I didn't hear anything. Where are you going?
I heard someone. I need to investigate. Who's peeping my peeper? That better not be you, Caboose.
Really great job there, Tucker. You managed to double cockblock me with a single word.
Hey, you're the one who lost control. I mean, I don't blame you. The double Tucker heat was thick in there.
Ugh. God, what was I thinking?
You wanted a slice.
I had a momentary lapse in judgment. Do not let it go to your head.
Ha! It's way too late for that. So, about that offer.
It's rescinded. I would rather go fuck myself. And with the time machine, I actually can do that now. Hell yeah, new fetish.
Balls.
Simmons Science Log, entry 96. Myself and Subject Red have returned to the near present from our extended recruitment campaign in Earth's past. Despite the setbacks I've noted in previous logs, Subject Red appears satisfied with his efforts.
I'm satisfied with my efforts. Red Team is now the greatest fighting force the universe has ever seen. Private John, Private George, Private Alex, you men represent the cream of the crop, the very best of the very best. Simmons, help Private Alex to his feet.
Well, pardon me, Space Pilgrim. If you're gonna be milling about making chit-chat, I'd love to pop this here bucket off my head.
Negatory! I didn't equip you with the latest and greatest Space Marine armor for nothing.
To be prepared for war is one of the best methods for preserving peace. But if war must be fought, let us bring destruction onto these redcoats.
No, George! We are the redcoats! We're fighting the bluecoats, which brings me to my point. It's time for our first mission.
Back to the Battle of Broken Ridge?
Not yet, Simmons. I have other plans in mind. Men, listen up. Recently, in our future, Red Team fought a great battle against a nearly identical Red Team. In the course of this confusing crusade, one member of Red Team was seduced and tricked into joining with the enemy. One of us Reds betrayed his longtime friends and allies.
One of us? You mean...
One of us was obviously so traumatized by his mistake that he began thinking in the third person. We are going to save our comrade by preemptively striking our enemy. That's right, men. We're gonna travel in time and kill Temple.
Well, now you just hold on there for 1 second, boy howdy. I sure played my fair share of the law. I ain't never done none law keeping my own self.
I'm not gonna teach the man who taught me how to be a man, Private John. You're just gonna have to roll with it.
Roll with it. All right, then.
No more talk, Simmons. Open up the donut hole.
Okay, about that, Sarge. Donut did tell us that his hole can only fit 2 grown men at once. Aren't you worried about capacity?
Only our capacity for victory. Can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah.
Private Alex, what have I told you about stepping on my dramatic moments? Here we are, men. Desert Gulch. We're deep in enemy territory now.
Look, there they are. There we are.
Men, observe our enemy. On the right. The right. In the middle. That's their leader, Temple.
Taking out the chief. Smart move. Make him fall back and choose a new one.
Sarge, something about this isn't right. We've gone too far into the future, or not far enough into the past. We're supposed to get here before we got here. Before the other us's showed up and met the evil us's. We should definitely fall back and try again.
There is no shame in retreating from a superior force.
There's no superior force. It's just us and the evil us's. Stick to the plan. Take out Temple.
If we are to push forth, I propose a stratagem. We could carry ourselves silently along the base of these palisades. We will have the element of surprise until we are nearly upon them.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Do what he said. That I was already thinking.
One issue. The group on the left will be within the arc of our musket shot.
It's worth the risk.
Oh, hell no. That's us, Sarge. He's saying we might shoot us.
We know what we signed up for, Simmons.
I did not sign up to have my past self killed by time-traveling historical figures. If we kill ourselves in the past, we die now. Don't we?
We could get a lot closer if we had some manner of distraction to cover our final approach. A cavalry charge would do the trick nicely.
No horses, but I see a mongoose down there.
Who in the Sam hell can ride a mongoose?
Private Alex, please tell me you know how to drive.
Następny bogowi. Deka powieki. Nie mam si... Stojam. Nie stoi zasno progreso.
What's he saying, Simmons? That a yay or an A?
It's ancient Macedonian, Sarge. They didn't offer that in my high school.
Simmons, grab Private Alex and some duct tape. We're making ourselves a distraction.
No, we're not just dressing like you. We're like you. What's that?
Excuse me? What the hell was that?
Hey, Temple. Sayonara, dirtbag. We did it! Woohoo!
Oh, God! He killed him! Run!
God damn it! Cut!
That's a wrap. Where's my best boy? Hair and makeup.
What the hell was that? Who the hell are you? And what the fuck did you do to my actor?
Actor? Simmons?
I have no idea, Sarge.
Sarge? Sarge? Oh, no way, dude. How the hell are you, man?
Oh, God. Man, down. Somebody called the paramedics.
Jax, who are all these people?
It's the crew, dude. You guys should have told me you were stopping by. I'm happy to see you, but we're kind of in the middle of running some takes.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
What are we gonna do? What are you looking at me for, Kohan? You're the producer. Fucking fix it.
Producer of...
The movie, dude. We're shooting the big Hollywood adaptation of our adventure last year. Duh.
Last year? Sarge, I don't think we're in the past anymore.
Simmons, we've got bigger things to deal with right now. You're making a movie without me?
Hey, I looked everywhere for you guys. Facebook, Twitter. Me and Dylan told you to keep a low profile, but y'all downright vanished.
I can't find his pulse.
Jesus fuck! I'm trying to catch up with my friends over here. If you are incapable of dealing with this, get the fucking AD to do it.
But you fired the AD.
And it looks like I was just getting warmed up. Hey, how about I give you guys a quick little tour while the help gets its shit together? So, here's our staging area. Makeup, wardrobe, etc. We're shooting most of the movie on a soundstage in Vancouver. Tax incentives. But I insisted we shoot some scenes in the places these events actually happened.
Why is everyone in armor?
Well, the actors don't take off their suits because they're method acting. Also because I make them. The crew does it for solidarity. Pretty crazy all these people work for me, huh? I mean, technically they work for me, even though most of them just stand around bullshitting all day long. Over here's the crafty table. We got little carrots. Munch munch. Anyway, who are your new friends?
Some new recruits for our secret mission.
Oh, exciting. Anything 4 quadrant with spin-off potential? I am trying to develop ideas for what the Red vs. Blue extended universe
Jax, quick word?
A quick fucking word. Hang tight, guys.
I think I figured out what's going on, Sarge.
One of us murdered a thespian, Simmons. I'm sure whoever it was feels terrible about myself.
Based on what Jack said, about as much time has passed here as we spent recruiting the rest of our team. We're back in the present, back in the now.
Why are we in the now, Simmons? We were supposed to be in the then.
I don't think the donut holes can handle so many grown men. I think the thing kicked us to the present.
Hey, great news.
The actor survived?
Nah, he's dead as shit. Honestly, you guys did me a solid. Access Hollywood just released a tape of him saying some really horrible stuff. We'll get free press from the accident, and I get to recast the role. Win-win.
Recast? Got anyone in mind? Like someone who takes excellent headshots?
Oh, I don't know. All the good actors are dead.
Wardrobe question, Mr. Jones.
Fuck! On my way! This is my life. I can never finish a fucking sentence.
Simmons, did you hear all that? Starring role. I'm a shoo-in.
What about correcting the past?
Past can wait. It's not like it's going anywhere. Here's the new plan. I'll grab a copy of the script and casually practice some lines outside Jax's trailer with Private John. Jax will overhear and hark! Be amazed at my performance.
It's foolish.
That's right, Simmons. It's foolproofish. All right, here he comes. You ready to read?
This ain't my first rodeo, cowboy. I got the general idea.
Just stick to the script, Olivier. Here we go. Us, villains. Ha! Take a look in the mirror, you dirty so-and-sos. You all were drafted by the UNSC, same as us, or whatever something. Line.
Listen to me. Now, you obviously adore hearing the ring of your own voice, so why don't you use it to tell me where my companions are at?
What is this?
Well, your freelancer buddies are killers.
That's too bad. I rode a long trail to get here, and I ain't the type to turn back empty-handed. Are you gonna speak what I need to hear? Or am I gonna have to smack that stupid grin off your face with this here Winchester?
Line.
No more talk! Fill your hand!
Oh, bravo!
Thank you! I was really just getting warmed up there.
Tell me, have you ever acted professionally?
Son, I've been in over 250 features.
Why don't we make it 251?
Him? You can't!
Sorry, Space Pilgrim. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it.
Everybody set. Camera rolling and action!
Simmons Science Log, final entry. Private John has been cast as Temple in the Red vs. Blue movie. This turn of events has caused head of research Dick Simmons to undergo a substantial existential crisis. After all, logic has clearly fled reality, meaning is obviously imaginary, science is conclusively bullshit. This is so stupid.
Simmons, have you ever heard the phrase, my own worst enemy?
I think I know where you're going with this, Sarge.
I am my own worst enemy's worst nightmare! Private John, that dirty son of a gun, has stolen everything from me. And come hell or high water, we're gonna steal it back.
What about the mission? Oh, you know what? Who cares? I'm done with science anyway.
Science schmience.
Science schmience indeed, sir. You know, I'm thinking of giving religion a try.
O assembled hosts, masters, our king has commanded you all here to assemble the great quorum of the cosmic powers.
If we are to discuss nominations, in the Gamma Sector, a race of bipedal Dysplorians have harnessed the power of fire. They are most promising.
This is in regards to another matter.
So the rumors are true.
Yes, the great prophecy is unfolding.
He speaks truth. I was there when the fated pizza quest began.
Pepperoni! Sorry, zoned out there for a sec. What were we talking about?
The end of the universe.
About time, if you ask me. Up top!
Silence! It has been many eons since the cosmic powers interfered with the affairs of humans. And now 9 of these upstart apes have forged a most unholy alliance.
We should have been warned. What have the Fates spoken of this?
The Fates have not spoken for some time now. They are atop their tower in sleep as deep as death.
How were mortals able to silence Destiny and her sisters?
They may have had help from within.
Sorry, that was me. I'm the traitor. Whoopsie!
This is not the time for your tricks and games, idiot son.
Well, at least I tried.
The Shisno have escaped into the past. Their every action wears thin chains that bind him. But these mortals cannot hide forever. When they come up for air, Muggins will find them, and I will destroy them.
It cannot be done. They have his protection.
I am King Atlas Arcadium Rex, first among the cosmic powers, god to the gods, slayer of titans. If I wish these reds and blues dead, they are dead already!
Suck my balls off!
No, thank you.
I refuse to let anyone else invent pizza but the ancient Italians, Doc. These assholes may be dumb as dirt, but their blood is rich in tomato sauce.
I actually think tomatoes are native to the Americas, which haven't been discovered yet. Which could explain, us sucking at this.
Bullshit. You understand, right? Dough on the bottom, then the tomato, then the mozzarella, then you bake it, but just the right amount. Too much and you get a cracker crust, which is a mortal fucking sin, you Neanderthal. Got it? Hey, get back here!
Oh, I still don't get why you just don't invent pizza yourself. You'd make billions.
The whole point of pizza is that someone else makes it.
I've made pizza.
Of course you have. Vegan. And by the way, being vegan while made entirely of meat, kinda hypocritical.
Griff, I know this was technically my idea, but I'm starting to question if this is really the best use of a time machine.
Doc, pizza is the food. It's like perfect in its simplicity. 3 ingredients, a holy trinity that come together to form a greasy triangle of perfection. And from this thin slice of heaven, man has created an edible plate that anything can go on. A New Testament. Infinite possibility.
Uh-huh.
A dessert pizza with a gingerbread base. A Russian nesting pie, where pizza bites inside a pizza pocket, inside a calzone, on top of a pizza.
Griff.
A pizza with the topping underneath. I'm just spitballing.
You want to talk about infinite possibilities? Griff, a time machine can save lives. We could cure the plague. Stop the great alien war from ever happening.
You help yourself to all these fucks I give, Doc, because I'm delivering history of pizza.
Fine. But if we're going to teach these people a new dish, we need to cook it for them.
Fucking endless stick shelf!
Oh, come on, it was bound to happen.
You crushed Catherine the Great with a horse.
How was I supposed to know that sex rope was load-bearing?
You crushed Christopher Reeve with a horse.
I learned a valuable lesson. Time travel spooks horses. And that dude's not really Superman. Life's an education, babe.
I'm a simple girl with a simple itch. Time travel sex tourism. And you're screwing it up!
Sounds like someone has the sands of time in her vagina.
And what even is this dump?
Our old home. Iris. Present day. I figured the others might be waiting here and we could form up.
So you're sick of me already?
Well, no, I thought you were sick of me.
Oh, Tucker, sweetheart, is that really what you think?
Well, yeah.
Good job. That's the most perceptive you've been all day. Now dig me up some booze so I can forget how you fucked up my date with Paul Walker.
What can I say? I've gotten used to 6 pedals. 2 is harder now.
Okay, so we took a trip to the present, picked up a couple things. You're gonna love it! I make this all the time.
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Yeah! Pizza a la Doc. Gluten-free coconut flour dough, seaweed-based tomato puree substitute, and, drumroll please, a lactose-free, low-fat goat cheese.
How did you ruin pizza? Fuck this. I'm taking a nap. We'll try again when I wake up. If I wake up. Pizza deficiency.
It's 2 in the afternoon.
We're not voting on this, Doc. I let you tag along with me, which is more than you deserve if I'm being honest.
I'm sorry, Griff. For what it's worth, I think it's great to see you're so motivated.
Save it. Something I love was taken from me, and I have to fix it. You wouldn't understand.
Griff, I had a little brother. His name was Deke. He died. Drowned, specifically. We were alone by a river. I looked away for just a second, and I pulled him out of the water, but I didn't know CPR. All I could do is feel his pulse fade and stop. My whole medic career is just trying to fix that one moment. So, yeah, I know what it's like to... Oh gosh darn it. How did this happen? Let's make a pizza. Oop, 1 million people died in a preventable disaster. Whatever, I'm Griff. More pepperoni. It's all my fault. If I hadn't betrayed him, I'd be off saving lives right now. Sorry, Deke.
This stuff is potent.
While we were gone, the base finally got a new shipment of power armor and Lopez's suit needs antifreeze.
I finally see the good inside him.
I'm psyched for the new suit. I've been wearing this one for years, starting to feel a bit clammy.
Shut the fuck up. Haven't forgotten you ruined history sex.
Oh.
I could have rode Abraham Lincoln's beard, dude. I could have been a Roman orgy's molten core. Had Lancelot slay me like a dragon. You understand?
I get it.
I want to roll sex dice on a Jumanji board. I want to get my dick sucked. I want to be murdered.
You're all about the weird sex, I know. Loud and clear.
And never, ever with you, because you're stupid, and your face is stupid, and I hate you.
I hate you so much. Every time you speak, it's like a little annoying jackhammer busting into my helmet.
I hate you more than people who hold up their phones at shows.
I hate you so much that if I was in a room with you and Hitler, and I only had one bullet, I would shoot Hitler, but actually feel bad about it.
I hate that you don't remember that we did that last week.
Oh, fuck, I hate that I forgot I killed Hitler. And I mean, I hate you for always correcting me.
I hate you so much that I want to rip that suit off your stupid body and hate sex you to death.
Wait, was that a death threat or a proposition?
Yes.
I hate that I love this. I'm in.
This is going to be fucking epic. We'll need a safe word. How about... What's that noise?
Oh, real funny. Now you're doing it me.
No, I'm serious. Listen. I think the antifreeze is kicking in.
Oh, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, antifreeze.
Yeah!
Hook my shit up.
Behold, mortals! From the great center of the galaxy, your Lord God and Divine Creator has come to speak. He is first among the cosmic powers, the binder of titans, the totality of the universe!
Oh, I may need the chill-out tent. I see a talking lens flare.
Hey, J.J. Abrams, shouldn't you be in a reboot?
King Atlas Arcadian Rex has come before you, the Reaper of Souls, Crusher of Worlds.
Hey, my uncle's prog rock band called. They want their album cover back.
Silence! I, King of the Cosmic Powers, have honored you pathetic mortals with this audience out of pity. I possess the power to shape planets, to snuff out civilizations like candles. I am almighty, but I am not without mercy. Give up your blasphemous time travel. I will spare you from destruction.
I'm pretty destroyed already, dude. Boosh.
Mortal curs! I will not ask again. Bow before me and forfeit your time machines, or I will blast you to elementary particles!
Just do it!
Smite us!
You dare taunt Atlas?
We totally dare.
Oh, shit. Hey, I just realized something. Is it weird that we're having the same hallucination at the same time?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, buddy, let's go.
Great. Pizza time.
Doc, pizza's important.
Here we go.
Pizza itself is a Venn diagram of how much pizza I want to eat and how much pizza exists. But you want to save lives. So pizza can wait. A bit.
You mean it?
A little bit, okay? We are definitely getting back to pizza.
Oh no. No! Don't do it!
Huh? Doc? Isn't that the... Ow, dick!
Oh, Griff.
Ah, you fool!
O'Malley?
Yes, 'tis I! Enjoy the 6th century. Gotcha!
Pizza!
Well, that's a bummer.
Holy fuck, I'm alive!
Holy fuck, I'm glad this visor's tinted.
My arm hair is all staticky. Is that what you meant to do?
Could you smite me just here on my back? I got this wicked knot.
Oh yeah, right there.
So, my sister spoke truth. You Shisno are truly under the protection of him. Even my infinite power cannot pass through his cursed firewall.
Cool story, bro. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here now, if that's all right with you.
Oh, I am far from finished. It is true I cannot harm you directly. However, my friend here, sorry, what was your name again? Brog here can do whatever he pleases. As a Cyclops, nothing will please him but ripping you apart and feasting on your entrails. Brog indeed.
Let's get the hell out of here!
Are you sure, Tucker? You could show me how great a fighter you really are.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Wait, why have you stopped running? Tucker, I was just giving you shit. Let's get the hell out of here.
You know, I could use the workout. I've been falling behind on my training lately.
Yeah, do it, you wuss!
Tucker, shove that giant ego back in your suit and let's fuck the hell off. It's a Cyclops.
Oh, come on. How is one eye scarier than two?
Fine, if you want to kill yourself, at least give me the time. Welp. Good luck, have fun.
Look, I've got depth perception. Dick. Oh, that's it. You're going down? Balls. Oh, ball. Singular. I guess that makes sense.
Okay, Huggins, you're marooned in the actual past. You need to stop this primitive orange mortal and his Shisno friends from destroying time itself. No biggie, no biggies. Idea 1, grease the wheel of time. Fly around at the speed of light. Let relativity do its thing. Bingo, bango, back to the future. Meanwhile, the Shisno free an ancient time god and we all die screaming. 1 for the maybe pile. Okay, idea 2, murder. I bet he murders up real nice. No! I can't do a murder! It's against my personal code! And the law. Stupid physics. I'm gonna have to reason with the monkey. And in doing so, break divine decree and get tortured in the underworld for eternity. Win some, lose some. Hi, Griff. I'm Huggins.
It's gonna be okay, Griff. You've been eating a lot of wild mushrooms lately. This was bound to happen sooner or later.
I'm not a hallucination. I know you don't know me, and this probably sounds crazy, but you and me are going to need to work together to escape the past, or we're both dead.
Sure. And who are you exactly? Tinkerbell?
Oh yeah, good one. I'm Huggins. The gods sent me to spy on you.
Right. The gods. Of course. If you'll excuse me, I think we're done here.
Welp, that could have gone better.
Ah! Change my mind! Let's grab my sword and get the fuck out of here!
I got the time portal gun! Shit! Find cover!
Weapons! Come on! Come on! Idea. Ah!
Huzzah! A fire! Divine kill!
Surprise, Unibrow!
No!
Ow, my back. Woo! Up yours, Thunder Mifflin! Sister, did you see that? Sister!
What?
Were you looking?
No!
God damn it!
Shit. Hey!
What?
You know that cliche in horror movies where the main character thinks they've killed the monster and lets their guard down for a second, but actually it's slowly getting up behind them without them knowing?
Yeah? Run! I hit you in the face with a fucking car, you dick! Ah, you can't get me! Your dumb fat hand doesn't fit! You can't just force the whole hand in, bro! You gotta start with one finger! The fucking speaks English! Oh!
Hey! One Eye! Hope you like, swords in your face!
Sister, no! It only turns on for me, Magic Bow Wow!
What? My tailbone!
I'm coming, baby! Ah! Ah! This is ridiculous! This thing has to have a weakness!
It's a Cyclops!
Duh!
No, Tucker! It has one weakness!
What is it?
What does it have one of?
Oh! Oh, of course! Come on, come on! Sure you can, motherfucker! Holy shit! That was terrifying! I almost overshot and went right up his butt!
Oh, fuck! I need to see that. Go back in time and try again.
Bah! Beginner's luck.
Screw that! I just slayed your monster!
A good first round. And next is wife. They've been trying for a child, you know. Shall I tell her you destroyed her husband's only testicle? Or would you like to?
Nope, nope, nope.
Loseth not thy faith, mine fasty cousin. The Lord God doth gaze upon all of us. I assure you, we are to all part of his holy plan.
Hi?
Be they demons, hellspawn, it matters not. Have at thee!
Have I ever told you about my cat, Loki?
Nope.
Had him back when I was a kid. Loki was always getting into trouble. One time, he got stuck up in a tree in our backyard. My mom's about to call the fire department when Dad stops her. He says he'll handle it. So he sends her inside and gets out his chainsaw.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Dad was never much of a cat person. So he starts to cut the tree down, but it falls the wrong way, right into the power line.
Oh no.
Yeah, poor Loki was electrocuted. Falls 30 feet out of this tree. Lands on his feet, walks away like nothing happened.
Impressive.
This other time, we found Loki in the dryer after my ma had finished a load of laundry. Another time, we find him in the engine of Dad's truck. You get the idea. Cat lived to be 25 years old. 9 lives, you know.
Sounds like your spirit animal.
Huh.
How's the head?
Better. You were right about the fresh air. Dr. Gray tell you about this place?
There's a training course nearby. It's where I like to keep in shape.
Show me. I haven't seen one of these since basic. You want to race?
Come on, Wash. You're on the mend. You are not in any condition to compete.
I'm fine, Carolina. Trust me. You're just scared you'll lose one of these days.
You didn't stand a chance before you got old.
Oh, yeah. There we go. If you're gonna give me a head start, you'll regret it.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Wash. Today is not the day that you beat me.
That's cheating. Yeah. Ah!
No shame in asking for help.
Shove it! Ah!
Wash! You okay there?
What happened?
Your bar snapped. You took a tumble.
I know that. The hell are we even doing out here? I'm not in any condition to race, Carolina.
I know.
Next time you're feeling competitive, find someone else to challenge. You can't rush me like this.
Wash.
Whatever. Let's head back.
Physically speaking, Agent Washington's recovery has been remarkable.
I'm not concerned about his body. He's still suffering from these lapses.
Not uncommon for someone with an injury like his. How frequent are the episodes?
Hard to say. You know, if this isn't a good time, I can always come back.
Nonsense! It's just an autopsy. I didn't figure you for the squeamish type. Please, continue.
Wash is perfectly normal 1 minute, then seemingly at random there has to be something else we can try.
Hold this, please. See, the brain is an organ. Like any other part of the body, it will repair itself. To a point. What that point is, only time will tell.
Wait and see. That's not very comforting.
Really? As it happens, I'm not especially known for my bedside manner. You, on the other hand, have made a wonderful nurse. Agent Washington is a lucky man.
No. A lucky man would have had a better partner. Someone keeping an eye out for him.
Phooey. He's a soldier. He shoots, he gets shot. That's the whole design. You can set that down anywhere. I take it you still haven't told him.
Not yet. I believe it will slow the recovery.
For my patients, I prefer to lay everything out on the table.
I can see that. Washington was the strongest freelancer. Spiritually, every time he was hurt, he would just bounce right back up. If we tell him he's a broken man, it's better this way, I think. I don't know.
Quite the paradox you found yourself in. I'm not envious.
Thanks.
Dare I ask, have you heard any word from our wayward sheep?
I'm sure the Reds and Blues can handle themselves, wherever they are.
It's way better than the last one.
Shut up, go away, leave me alone.
Have you thought about what I said about our team-up?
Never gonna happen, Sparkplug. You work for the people or things that destroyed pizza. So congratulations, you've invented something worse than Nazis.
Not true! That must have been you or your friends. Why would I mess with gross food? I'm made of light.
And that's the other thing. I'm not working with a talking lens flare. It's stupid. Really stupid.
I'm not a lens flare. I'm a sentient light being. It's not that weird. Heck, you're the one made of blood and bones and meat.
Please stop talking about food.
I understand that you may have trust issues after your friend stabbed you in the back.
Not my friend.
It wasn't his fault, though.
And how exactly is that?
Well, to understand what really happened to Doc, I have to tell the story of the beginning of time. The oldest myths of my species tell of a great war between gods and titans.
Stop it! I am not sitting through fucking exposition.
I'll tell you what I saw. At night, when you were sleeping, Doc would become someone else. He would transform into this other Doc with a weird voice and cheesy laugh.
O'Malley?
My species' myths always warned that time travel warps weaker minds, drawing them in by offering them the ability to fix their mistakes. If you give into it too deeply, you become a Shisno, an agent of Krovos.
If you knew Doc was Breaking Bad, why the hell did you let me give him the time machine?
I couldn't say anything. It's against the rules. I'm going to be in boatloads of trouble for talking to you now, but you and me got to work together to get back to the present.
Still not happening.
But Griff, more of your friends may be corrupted by Krovos.
If I had a time machine, I'd use it to go back to the beginning of this conversation. The part where I said, shut up, go away, leave me alone.
We can't spend the rest of our lives in ancient Italy.
Shut up, go away, leave me alone.
I know where your sister is, here on Earth, in this time period.
Shut up, go away,
me, dum-dum.
Fuck off, Sparky! Leave me alone before I find a black hole and shove your ass inside!
Hi, Carolina. It's Dylan. Dylan Andrews. Please give me a call back when you get this. Thanks. Dylan again. This is not about a story. Something else. Really important. I found the reds and blues. Call me back, please. Dylan here. Call me. As soon as you get this, call me. I think I might be losing my mind. Call me, call me, call me. Carolina, finally. Hi, Dylan. What's going on? You found the guys? You could say that. Hold on. I'm gonna send you something. You might want to sit down. That's, interesting. Did you find this on the internet? The Guggenheim, actually. This painting is apparently 2,000 years old. Bullshit. It's been carbon dated. It's real. And apparently Tucker isn't alone. This one's Mayan. Lopez? And this is Egyptian. The inscription is 5,000 years old. Caboose? Oh, no. I've been sitting around thinking, Dylan Andrews, you've lost your damn mind. And then I thought, Loka built a time machine. I saw it work. Right after that, the Reds and Blues went missing, and now they're showing up in history books. Carolina. Please don't say it. I think the Reds and Blues are lost in time. Ugh. This situation is very strange. Understatement of a lifetime. I was worried when they didn't show up on chorus, obviously. But it's not unlike them to get lost. Just, oh God, not this kind of lost. Normally, when confronted with something I don't understand, I consult the experts, scientists. But time travel isn't a science. I checked and proceeded to get laughed out of the building. But I do know one person who might help. Seems to know more about time travel than anyone living. Problem is, he's on location. You'll have to go in person. Me. For the sake of my career and sanity, I'm sitting this one out. Any chance it'll fix itself? The Reds and Blues might get unlost in time, right? Possibly. But that's leaving an awful lot to chance. I mean, Caboose with a time machine. I'll hop on the next ship out.
My sister's really here?
Yeah, she's in a place called England. I found her while I was scouting around.
And she's alone. Is she in trouble?
Not exactly. She came with your friend Tucker.
Tucker too, huh? And they got one of these time guns?
Uh-huh. I can get us there. You changed your mind.
If we work together. And I mean if. It's just to get to my friends, okay?
Okay!
Just to be clear, I'm not doing this to help you. I'm doing this because I don't want to spend the rest of my life without seeing a flushing toilet.
Too much information!
I've also got some demands. Number one, no more exposition. I don't want to hear about your gods or your titans or your wars or your quests or anything.
Got it. I can keep a lid on it. Honestly, I've been oversharing as it is. I have a problem with keeping secrets.
Number two, no talking in general.
I'd give you a thumbs up, but I ain't got no thumbs.
Which brings me to number three. Can you put yourself on a dimmer or something?
Dunzo! If you're finished, I have a demand of my own.
What's that?
Please don't joke about black holes. A black hole killed my parents. They are really scary.
Deal.
To England!
It's not far, is it?
Italy to England? It's a hop, skip, and a jump. We'll be there in no time. Once I had a top-secret mission from the gods and traveled from the core planets to the outer rim and back again in a few seconds. That was a trip.
You just broke all three rules, Huggins.
Right. Technically, we hadn't started yet.
Sure.
Ooh, yes!
Huggins!
Sorry.
Carolina, what brings you to my neck of the woods?
Looking for you. Tried calling.
I've been out walking.
It's awful late.
Couldn't sleep. What's up?
So, I have some news about our multicolored friends.
They're in trouble and need our help. Thank God. I was starting to get bored. When do we lift off?
I was going to hop on the next transport out. Dr. Gray said she'd keep you company while I'm gone. It should only be a few days.
Hey, if the gang's in trouble, I'm coming.
You're on the mend, Wash.
I'm fine. More than anything, I need something to focus on. A problem to solve. All this sitting around is making me feel fuzzy-brained.
We're just going to talk to Dylan's expert. Nothing serious.
Sounds fun. Trust me, I'm fine. I know myself. I take a hit, I bounce back.
I know you do.
It reminds me, I ever tell you about my cat, Loki?
Nope.
Had him back when I was a kid. He was our family pet. Loki was always getting into trouble.
Greetings, Agents Carolina and Washington. The director is expecting you. Dear director is in the middle of a very important meeting. However, I was told to let you write in.
You know how I feel about that word. Nothing is impossible.
Okay, it's not impossible, but launching a camera on a rocket towards human actors is extremely dangerous and probably won't even work.
I'm not an idiot. I know it probably won't work, but that just means we have to do a lot of takes. It may take weeks.
We can't. Dear sweet Jesus, my chest.
We'll cram it in right before we reshoot the first act. There's a defibrillator in the hallway, Kohan. Or do you need me to do that for you as well?
Pardon me. You have guests, sir.
If they're from the studio, you can tell them to wait in the fucking trash compactor. Oh, hey, it's Caroline in Washington. How the hell are you guys? How's the neck, Wash?
It's okay.
Oh, I'm so psyched you guys are here. Let me give you the grand tour.
More tours. We need to shoot scenes.
Pretty incredible, isn't it? I had them recreate this place down to the very last detail.
It's uncanny.
We spent a lot of time here.
You don't remember? How does that even...
How is the shoot going?
Oh, we've had fires, sabotage, actors dying in strange circumstances, food shortages, paranormal activity, union strikes, lawsuits. In short, amazing.
Are you being sarcastic?
No! See, the best movies have the most tortured productions. And this has been the most tortured production of all time. Ergo, this is going to be the best movie of all time.
Makes sense.
Oh, this way. You guys are gonna love this. Nice, huh?
Certainly gives me the chills.
This is your suit storage, or what?
Well, you don't remember this?
Some pieces of last year are still a bit fuzzy. Well, what was it?
We were tortured here, Wash. You know, I'm starting to think this set visit was a mistake.
Nonsense. We were frozen. Stuck in here for a long time. Then Locust came? Hey, maybe this will be good for me. Help jog the old memory banks.
Not that I mind the company, but what brings you guys my way?
It's about the reds and blues. It's rather important we find them.
Well, look no further. Sergeant Simmons joined some weeks back.
They're here? We thought... I'm not even going to tell you what we thought.
Which one? Sarge?
Nope.
Sarge? Over there. The art department wanted to use mannequins. Sarge? Sarge, you can talk now. Simon says you can talk now, Sarge.
Oh, hey, what's crack-a-lackin'? How's the neck, Wash?
It's fine.
If you came here looking for a walk-on, get in line.
Sarge, I know this sounds silly, but for a while we were actually convinced you were lost in time.
Lost? Huh? Never. I merely had to ask for directions once or twice.
Oh, what?
Sarge, do you have a time machine?
Nah.
Oh, thank God.
I left you with Simmons. Back this way.
Sparky, what did we say about noise?
We said no talking. This is more of a home scene.
Well, none of that either. New rule.
Rules. You're like Atlas.
Is Atlas the thing that attacked us?
No! That was Kali Rama, his wife. She's scary. I thought you didn't want to talk about God stuff.
I don't. But they're not like gods, right?
They're gods.
Bullshit.
They're immortal creatures of vast power and wisdom. What do you call that?
Powerful alien something.
Something gods?
Whatever.
The really old stories, the myths of my race, say that back when we were little more than patterns of flashing light in a celestial nebula, the cosmic powers came to us. They even looked like us, but bigger and more awesome. And they gave us language and religion and art and war. They probably did that to you too. They made you.
No one made me. I made me.
I'm talking about the greater human you. You all. Y'all. All y'all.
What did we say about southern accents?
That they're dang wicked awesome there, partner.
So then I killed both those guys, right? But then Hans was all like, I have your wife, Mr. McLean. And by the way, that was my old name, John McLean.
Wow!
Anyway, he made me meet him upstairs. So I go up there, hands up behind my head, like, oh no, I'm a surrender.
Oh no.
Then I reached behind my back where I had taped this pistol. I grabbed the gun, and I was all like, yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker!
You seen Die Hard?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt your story, but my uncle has a cameo in that movie. He's on the headlight of the bad guy's truck.
It just keeps happening. I get a few moments rest, and then we go on another thing, and another thing. It never ends.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a pinball, trapped in a never-ending cycle of shenanigans, adventures. It's like my hell.
So, back when I was totally creeping on you, I heard you talk to your BFF about preemptive laziness.
What a disaster.
Duh! You tried to outsmart Destiny. She's way too smart for that.
Huggins, I don't believe in destiny.
That's silly. You should meet her. She's got a wicked sense of humor.
Whoa, that's it. We reached the end of the world.
That's just the English Channel. By the way, can you swim?
No.
Plan B, then. How well does your suit recycle air? All I'm saying is this. Sometimes when I'm zipping around space going really, really fast, I have to go through clouds of gross gas. Ugh, yuck! I could go around or try to think about something else or whine and complain and bitch like you.
Hey.
But it's best to just focus on getting through it as fast as possible.
What are you saying?
We're both stuck in gross gas right now.
You got no idea, buddy. I'm trying to hold them in.
Metaphorical gas! We need to find a shortcut out.
You're talking about work.
Don't think about it as work. Think about it as proactive laziness. Yeah, probably won't work.
No, not that. It's another one crept out.
Ugh, gross.
I'm a fart submarine. Bloop, bloop.
Oh, nasty.
The smell is so intense, I think it's become sentient.
Ugh, sentient smells are the worst.
I can never tell when you're joking.
Sorry, I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, found it. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is where it happens.
What?
You know what, forget about it. All right, so this is our time machine. What, you want to hold it or something?
What's the gag here? How's this joke end?
No jokes! That's our magic gun! It opens up donut holes to the past.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I know what happens next. We prove it to you. Bingo. Hey, Simmons. Whoa, cool. It's me. Hi, me. Hi, I'm you from the future. Neat. What's up, future me? Have you come to warn me about the terrible mistakes I'm about to make? Nope. I'm just showing Carolina, Wash, and Jax that time travel is real. Oh, Wash, you're okay. Thank goodness. How's the neck?
It's fine.
Yo, Sarge, Wash is okay. He says his neck is fine.
Tell Wash I said what's crackin' lacking. He'll get it. It's a thing between us.
I'm sure they can hear you, Sarge. See? Time travel. This is me and Sarge a few weeks ago, or a few thousand years ago, depending on how you want to look at it. You see, we were recruiting some new Reds in Troy. Sarge is trying to recruit Achilles, but we're having some language issues. Now Sarge is trying to get through to him by pretending to be Zeus.
I'm the king of the gods, you primitive screwheads. And this is my boomstick. Ha ha!
This is weird. I remember this conversation from the other side. I agree, this is weird. Hey, Future Simmons, can you give me some hints on how we can recruit this Achilles guy? He's a real dick.
It never happens. I get frustrated and stab him in the foot. Great idea, me.
I can feel my brain melting.
I stabbed him in the foot, Simmons. Let's boogie.
Well, looks like we gotta run.
I don't know how to process this.
Amazing! Time travel is real? I have so many questions. Wait, that's not his stage name.
Yeah, and your new AD is actually George Washington.
And that dead dude, Alex?
Alexander the Overrated? I mean, who dies of a common cold? He can't even conquer the sniffles.
Yeah, turns out his immune system couldn't handle modern germs. Whoops.
Oh my god, I have so many questions!
Jax, we were hoping you'd have answers. Dylan said you are an expert on the subject of time travel.
Yeah, I hate to burst your bubble, but you really shouldn't go down that rabbit hole. Time travel is beyond comprehension. It's just beyond science.
Nonsense. Just because science can't explain it doesn't mean science fiction can't. We just have to figure out what type of time travel we're dealing with.
How many types are there?
2. Kinda. 3-ish. You can sort time travel movies by how they deal with paradoxes. See, a paradox is a contradiction in reality. Say, for instance, you go back in time and kill your younger self. Or you go back in time and prevent yourself from time traveling in the first place. Paradox. Something happened that can't happen. Sarge, Simmons, have you guys done anything that can't happen?
I don't think so.
Movies deal with the issue of paradoxes a few different ways. Most films deal with the problem by creating a closed loop. Like Leggett, like Primer, like Kyle Reese impregnating Sarah Connor, maybe like Sarge telling himself to stab Achilles in the foot. Everything that you do in the past is part of the same timeline. This sort of travel makes the most logical sense, but there are really troubling free will issues. The other type of time travel is the alternate reality theory. According to that, when you travel through time, you're actually creating another reality or universe, like in the J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot. This method deals with the paradox problem by ignoring it. It also implies that a time machine can create all the matter and energy of a new universe, so yeah, no freaking way. Last and least is the flexible timeline. Marty McFly goes back in time and stops his parents from meeting. He undoes his own existence, the ultimate paradox. But he doesn't just vanish. Instead, he's got this weird buffer period to fix it. Why or how this buffer period exists? Yeah, no explanation. It shouldn't. Which brings us back to Type 1, the closed loop. The most logical kind of time travel, but also the most terrifying.
What did you mean about free will?
Well, in a closed loop, you don't really choose what you do. You have to do what you did. What you will do, you have to do. You can't do anything that you won't do. You know what I mean?
Not even in the slightest.
Well, basically, it means we're not in control over our own lives. Anything you're gonna do with the time machine, you're gonna do. You don't get to choose.
We're getting into philosophy now.
You're saying everything is preordained? Like, by a god?
No way! No higher power controls my destiny!
Oh! We can find out! Right now. We can run a test on free will.
What sort of test?
Okay, here's the idea. Sarge, after this meeting, I want you to choose whether or not you want to use your time machine to hide inside this storage closet. Your choice.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Nope, don't say it out loud.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't tell me your choice. Just do it after the meeting.
So I'm doing it? Make up your mind already.
Think it to yourself and
right.
then do the
I'm
thing
thinking to
afterwards.
myself, I will hide in the storage closet.
Nope, just think it.
Am I doing it or not?
Not out loud.
I'm gonna ace this test.
Right. So right now, one of us is gonna open this door. Now, if time-traveling Sarge is on the other side, he has to go back. If he isn't on the other side, then he can't go back. So
it's like Schrodinger's cat.
Kinda.
So this test is going to prove or disprove the very existence of free will.
Yup. So, who wants to open that door?
No fucking way.
No, thank you.
Hell no!
Well, I'm not doing it.
I'm not afraid.
Well,
I'm doing it! Fuck it. Here we go.
Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my vacation photos. Gentlemen, hold on to your butts. Ladies, hold on to whatever girls have instead of butts. Is it a tail? Is that what it is? This is the one from when I found a guy that shoots doors and went through the doors and had a good time with my friend Lopez.
Lo odiaba.
Yeah, it all started because I needed my Chucky Pay to start a fixed interest savings account. Big Griff told me to go buy some donuts. So I went to the donut shop and a guy named Gavrilo Principal asked to borrow my gun. I said okay. Yeah, then there was a lot of yelling, so we left it with here. I'm very tired, so I asked him for 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, I totally sneezed on that guy. Yeah, then we asked some monkeys if they'd see my penny, but it turned out they were mean monkeys. So if the donuts come back, I'll beat them with a stick. I hope they learned their lesson. Oh yeah, then I met some really, really ugly people and helped name our company. I think it was Dick. God, those guys were ugly. Yeah, then we met some really hairy dads. Oh, the hairy dads looked so cold I started a fire for them. Hairy dads are my best friends. Then me and the hairy dads started a band. I was teaching them how to play. We didn't start the fire. When I caught on fire. Yeah, this part I was on fire. Yeah, let's skip that part. Skip. Then I found my friends. The end.
Well, that changes literally everything.
I'm gonna need some time to process this. 10, 15 years should be enough.
Told you so.
At least we're still standing here, right? Caboose didn't erase anybody.
Yeah, that we know of. That is a good point, though. Caboose's travels in time are...
In time for what? Am I late?
Time travels, Caboose.
Sure does. Really makes you think. Circles.
As I was saying...
Pardon, dear director. We're all set up and waiting for you.
Cancel the shoot. This is way too important.
Understood. We shall shoot the maiming scene another day, I guess.
Whoa, we're up to that? Fuck yeah, time travel can wait. Okay, wait, real quick. There's still one more piece to this puzzle.
The paradox question.
Right. So far, all the time traveling can still be explained away by a really weird closed loop. No one's done anything that would prevent themselves from traveling in time in the first place. If you do that, let me know what happens. If there's still a me. And there's still a happens.
Speaking of closed loops, my migraine has a migraine. I'll see you guys later. Gonna grab some shut-eye.
Lo, liege, I bring news.
The news? Boring, Skip.
Sire, the French have landed at Cornwall.
Sweet, about friggin' time. Did they bring everything I asked for?
I don't believe so, Your Grace. It appears to be an invasion. We must raise an army at once.
An army? Let's let the military worry about armies, okay?
But we are... Sire, I shall stand here and watch as the noble land of Camelot...
Camel Toe?
Camel Toe is overrun by the French! I refuse! It is Excalibur! Blessed be the Sword of Swords!
That's what I thought. Are we done?
No, Your Grace. There is one other matter. Thou hath a visitor. He insults thee to any fellow that listens.
What? What does he saith?
He saith Tucker is a butt. A dildo. That he hath a dildo up the butt.
What?
He saith thou cannot maintain an erection. He hath dubbed this condition anxiety.
But you told him I am king, right?
Verily, he countered. Perhaps thou art the king of masturbating, jack of all offs, master of baits, and a cockbite of the highest order.
Kill him! Kill that guy! Off with his head!
Yes, sire.
Cockbite. Cockbite? Oh, god damn it. What the fuck are you doing here?
We happen to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah? Neat. What's with the, glowing thing?
Huggins has a name.
It's Huggins!
Sorry I'm late. I got waylaid. Hey, brother, when did you pop in?
We happen to be in the neighborhood.
What brings you to my kingdom, losers? Need a knighthood? Perhaps a circumcision?
Knock it off.
Come on, what'll it be? A baron? Barren wasteland, lord of the swamp. I'm the king! Get with it!
The fuck is wrong with Tucker?
Somebody doesn't take rejection well.
God damn it, respect me! I hold the magic sword, and thusly I decide what's what. My word is law. The sun and the moon are the same thing. My scrub to be dogs. Scott Bakula Star Trek is one long weird episode of Quantum Leap. You will respect me! You will kneel!
We can see your boner.
I will fire you from the trebuchet!
Oh, friends! I have finally found you. Praise be!
Look, Tucker, I didn't cross the face of the earth for shits and giggles. We're all in deep. O'Malley's back, guys. Turns out all our time traveling has been doing some serious damage to some serious shit.
How do you know all this?
Huggins told me. We're working together now. Power boom!
Pshoo!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Guys, you can't trust that thing! She's working for the bad guys!
I am not a bad guy!
It's Donut who's playing for the other team.
How dare you!
I have 2 questions. Are you seeing anyone? Do you like girls?
I go both ways. I'm a particle and a wave. Physics joke.
What the fuck is going on? I was thinking about some important king shit and lost the thread.
Yeah, turns out Donut's finger quotes God is actually the new big bad. He gave us time machines so that we'd ruin history.
We haven't ruined history.
You declared war on France!
They had it coming! Those fancy fucks eat snails!
To save the future, we must fix the past! That's the mission God gave us.
It is vague, isn't it?
Like, starve a cold, feed a fever, save a future, fix the past.
It was meant to be hazy, so you don't go and do whatever.
Not true! Listen to me!
Why would we ever do that?
Right. How silly of me to think my friends would ever be on my side. Fine, die. See if I care.
Oh, I feel bad. I think we hurt his feelings.
Meh.
Lord, milady, the French are at the gates. They are laying siege to Camel Toe.
Ugh, we don't have time for an action scene. Let's just go.
Leave? Now?
I'm not going anywhere. Friends, companions, douche knuckles. I may not have been the greatest king, but I would never abandon my people in their time of need. Lancelot, mount my steed. I shall lead the charge myself.
Right away, sir.
Did you really mean that?
Hell no, let's bail.
Ah, there
there you are. Follow me, please. You're late for your big moment.
Hey.
No need. I'm already rigged up. I prefer to do my own stunts.
Excuse me?
Clear the set! Places, everyone!
What's my motivation here, Jax?
So you're this dashing action hero guy who pulls the whole team together.
Right.
You are awesome, charismatic, funny, brave, basically perfect.
Uh-huh.
And it all goes to shit when you're shot in the neck a bunch. Action! Cut! What is this, a freaking Disney movie? I said I wanted blood. Give me blood! Action! What was that? A fucking paper cut? Come on! Action! 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 Get down!
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd be more fine if people gave me some space.
Damn it.
Oh, dang it!
Tisk. Language, Donut.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, my brother. And if I were you, I certainly wouldn't keep him waiting.
Donut, come closer.
Actually, I'm really cool right here. Like, I kind of tweaked my ankle, and I can hear everything really well, so...
Have faith.
I'm,
Walk.
Oh boy. Don't look down.
I would never let any harm come to you, child.
You're my father? Oh my! That makes me Fabulous Jesus!
All are my children. Everything that exists.
Everything?
Everything.
I got sick one time from a piece of old gum in 8th grade.
I know what you're getting at. And yes, I am that gum's father.
Amazing!
Donut, something troubles you. It's your friends.
Yeah, they're such jerks.
Indeed, they are jerks. I'm sorry to say they will betray you, Donut.
Betray? No, they're my friends.
Name one nice thing they've done.
I got sick once, and Griff made me a sandwich. Oh, but then he ate the sandwich in front of me.
Donut, look at me. I would never eat your sandwich. Your friends have chosen the wrong side, but I am merciful. You may still save them.
And they'd all be nice to me?
Donut, I will spare your friends. Return to them now. But when you do, there's one thing. One thing you must do for me.
Okay, Huggins. Lord, I come with news of the Shisno. Lord, I come with news of the Shisno. Lord, I come with... Dad, I come with news of the Shisno!
We are waiting.
I've made progress, Lord Atlas.
You've smashed them to dust.
I don't have hands, my lord.
Then why even bother standing before me?
I can't actually stand, Lord Atlas.
You too? I can't stand him either.
I have spoken to the Shisno, your mightiness, and...
What?
We had a chat.
A what?
A chat? A chit-chat?
You spoke with the Shisno?
Oh, this is going to be good.
I had no choice, Lord Atlas. We can't harm them, and they don't know what they're doing. I thought we could reason with them.
You speak to the cosmic powers, Flashlight. These mortals are insects to be stepped on, not debated.
You look like a flashlight too, but whatever. Please, lords, ladies, it is hard to swallow. The truth often is. To save ourselves, we must invite the mortals to parley and convince them to stop. If I am mistaken, Lord Atlas, I welcome your punishment.
I must think.
You'd better not go off turning into a swan.
Oh, you mean my one outlet? Why even be God of Gods? Zap! Shazam! Lightning bolt! Zanzibar! Boom shakalaka! Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So this is where you go.
I do not speak to mortals.
As goddess of death, nothing would please me more than to annihilate these Shisno. But as goddess of war, I feel our best strategy is diplomacy.
Diplomacy? I could uproot a tree with one eyelid.
Which is impressive and utterly irrelevant, dear. It feels dirty, but we must entertain these mortals. Also, Huggins has not gathered all of the mortals. We must convince these three to allow us an audience with the others. Let it out. There you go.
Fine. Invite the Shisno to parley. I will awe them, convince them, appeal to their basest desires.
Yes. Speaking of, I'm a little jealous of that moon right now.
Hmm? Oh. Oh, really?
Smite me?
Huggins! Huggins, I've changed my mind. We will meet in 10, 20 minutes.
So, how was Italy?
Doc betrayed me.
Oh, right.
With this vegan, gluten-free abomination.
And then he stole your time gun?
My what?
Good news! They're excited to meet you and aren't conflicted about it whatsoever.
What happened to the moon?
Now, before we go, before they show up, I want to warn y'all that the gods are super easy to offend. You guys need to have court etiquette, yeah?
I'm a lady.
You're there to hear them out. So, let's just everybody be cool.
We'll be on our best behavior.
Okay, good. We're ready! My lords and ladies, I present to you
So, we finally meet. Again. This time, king to king.
Tucker, what are you doing?
I'm not digging the size differential, if I'm honest. Make me as big as you.
Lord, I apologize.
Very well. You may share my stature, Shisno, here on this neutral ground.
Rad, I'm huge.
Now me.
I want to be a 50-foot woman!
No! There's no room.
I'd like to formally complain.
Fee-fi, fuck off, Griff.
Hey, why can't you both shrink?
Never! I am Atlas.
Dear, it's just for the meeting.
I do not shrink.
So when you turn into a swan, is that swan just ridiculously big?
That's different and also private. Fine.
Lame.
Let us discuss the matters at hand.
Did your voice get smaller?
A generous compromise. The pantheon of the gods desires an audience with the rest of the Shisno.
In exchange for this, almighty, Atlas, we would like to be granted a wishes 3.
Me first. I want an 80-foot dog.
Oh my gosh.
He does not speak for us. 3 feet is enough for any woman.
Huggins, explain this.
1,000 pardons, my lord. I told them not to.
I mean, explain what he is saying. Does anyone know?
They think us genies. They're asking to have wishes granted.
Oh, straight to it. Very well. Then let us barter. What do you desire? 3 wishes. Is that total?
Yeah, total. Exactly 3.
Tucker, you idiot! We could have had 3 each.
Okay, I wish for an 80-foot dog 3 times.
You realize what is offered, surely? Immortality, riches, the universe itself is yours to plunder.
Oh, fuck. Can I change my order?
Yes.
I want a 200-foot dog!
Okay, I'm sorry. What is that?
His penis.
Oh, man after my own heart.
I wish for an energy sword just like Tucker's, but longer.
Ah, simpler. Done.
What? I wish for him to not have a sword.
You bastard. I wish for my sword back. That's 3, dickhead.
3 wishes. It is done.
The fuck? Hey, I didn't get a wish!
Don't Don't you get enough dong?
It's funny because she's a hussy.
In return for this boon, you will gather the other Shisno. We will discuss matters further, including any other dong-related upgrades. And Huggins, good work.
Oh, thank you, Lord Atlas.
Sha! Sha! Ha! Don't be a sword loser. Stab you very much. Glad I finally got a flight.
This is some bullshit.
Cutting punch.
You're telling me, Dick.
Have a nice day.
What'd I do?
Dagger knife day. Stab a slice day. I can do this forever.
Tell you what. Take a few hours to think about it.
Energy sword to meet you. Don't play for school. Shanks a lot. You like my green saber?
So, did you think?
Oh, I sure did. You know, it's nice to just think for the hell of it. I'm feeling real mindful.
That is not what I meant.
So first I thought, hey, I'm hungry for cookies. I ate a cookie with some earbuds in, and it sounded like being inside a snow boot. It was cool.
Tucker.
Then I thought, hey, it's real fucked up we haven't shared the tech behind unlimited salad bars with developing countries. Then I wondered if sloths have a mating yawn.
Oh, whatever. Forget it. After today, the gang will be whole again. No more Sis and Tuck's excellent adventure. No more us.
Good.
I guess.
What was the point?
Beats me.
You know, you must really hate me.
Tucker, you idiot. I don't hate you.
Are you sure? You've managed to sleep around constantly and still be, like...
Be what?
Still be, like, not sleeping around.
I don't follow.
It's just like...
What?
You've just kinda...
Tucker, spit it out.
Just been kinda... frigid. I don't know.
What? Seriously?
I take it back.
You know, I was just gonna be quietly disappointed in you, Tucker. But fuck you, you half a person.
Name calling.
You really showed your colors today, dude. You were the fucking king of England, but that wasn't enough. You wanted your best friends to kneel too.
And they wouldn't. That counts for something.
You crushed multiple lifelong fantasies of mine with multiple horses. You stopped me from having literal magic wishes.
That wish thing was mostly crib.
I'm not frigid at all. I just won't do you, and it hurts your big gross ego. Do you realize how narcissistic you are? I mean, do you even know?
Please, tell me.
Let's take a look at your whole sex-obsessed thing, shall we? You're all about filling holes, right? Bow chicka bow wow.
Damn straight.
The big hole in your confidence, huh? And you throw women at it to plug it up. And they never touch the sides, do they? Hey, you think you're a sexual person? Dude, fuck off. I am a sexual person. I love to feel. I fucked in the eye of a tornado. One time, I jilled it till I got a friction scar. I kissed a girl at New Year's so hard, she was wearing my heart-shaped glasses afterward. I love it. You love you. And like an idiot, I actually saw something in you. Something more than physical. I thought, I hoped, maybe you might realize that if you had a few hours to reflect. But big surprise, a reflection only made you love yourself more.
Damn. That must have really cut you to the bone. Chow! Sword!
Take off your suit.
Oh, I want to be in you like an AI.
Jesus, dare I even ask?
Jax wanted more sex appeal in the movie.
Oh, shit, yeah. Let me get in on this.
And cut. Another amazing take. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Moving on!
Friends and fellow citizens, that is a wrap on the car wash lovemaking vignette. A unit is shooting Grimmins next. B unit proceeds straight to the highway chase.
Dang it.
Hey, Kaikana. When did you get here?
Just showed up with Tucker and Greg. Come on.
Hey. No way! Yeah, dude! No way! Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna need your help coming up with some more sword puns. Mine are getting a bit dull.
I hope I can cut it.
Hey, the great reunion! Minnie, you're on wides, Greggy, you're on tight 50s. You missed a fucking word and you swim home!
Oh, what's this now?
It's just the documentary crew, here to film my meteoric rise to superstardom. Movies within movies. We're getting meta. Right. So,
Aw, you guys are doing a beach episode without me?
What do you want, Donut? If you're here to try and stop us...
Not at all. I'm here to help. Everyone, there's something I need to get off my chest.
Save it.
No, guys. I'm super duper sorry. This whole sticky mess, it's on me. All over me. I've screwed each and every one of you deep with no protection. And now I've come to help pull out before we're all truly boned. From now on, nothing comes before my friends. They come first, and they come second, they come third, they come fourth.
We get it.
So, Grim, what's that plan of yours?
Me and Tucker and Sister have been talking to some folks, and these folks have been saying that all of our time traveling is bad. They want to meet about it and convince us to stop.
Who are these people you're talking to?
Not people, aliens. Let's call them aliens.
They're gods.
What?
We leave you alone for 5 minutes, and you piss off God?
Gods. There's a shit ton of them.
It doesn't matter what they are, okay? Or how many. They want to tell us what's actually going on, and I think we should hear them out.
So, first we meet Griff, and Griff sets up a meeting with the gods. And then at that meeting, we set up this meeting, which is all about setting up another meeting. Fuck everything about this. I'm supposed to be on vacation. Great! Everyone knows what's going on now. Can we go?
Absolutely not. Tell the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost to shove it. Red team will not forfeit tactical superiority over the past. God can take my magic gun. Take two. God can take my magic gun when he pries it from my cold, dead fingers.
I had a feeling Sarge was going to be a stick in the mud. Time for a new tactic. Lying. No one's asking you to give up your time machine, Sarge, okay? Of course you can keep it. They just want to chat.
These beings you're talking about, you really trust them?
I trust one of them. Huggins saved my life, and she vouches for the rest.
Fun fact, Huggins is a sentient lens flare.
This is finally making sense.
Anywho, they can't hurt us. We all have some kind of shield against their magic.
Why?
Because we're unwilling agents of some all-powerful time god.
Last time I was an agent, at least I got dental.
God can't kill you. That's full coverage.
What if they found a way around this shield?
Honestly, this is the best I've felt in ages. Hanging out with the guys again, in way over our heads. It's what I was made for.
What if this is some sort of trap? Get us all together in one place?
I don't think it's a trap.
But how do you know?
I got a sixth sense for when someone's lying to get in my pants. And they ain't setting it off.
So, Griff, these god beings are saying that time travel is bad.
Yeah, it does damage to the timelines or whatever.
Bad for the timelines, but not bad for us.
What are you saying?
I'm just trying to figure out if time travel is some sort of monkey's paw that's always going to blow up in our faces.
Huggins said so.
But can we prove that's true? I say we test the idea.
Don't you have better things to do? Don't we have better things to do?
If we're going to meet these gods, the more intelligence we have, the better.
I propose that I create a unified timeline of all your time travels. We look at that big picture, and we will learn the truth.
Jax is so smart. He's talented, he's funny. The way he sees the world, his vision, his voice. I feel so privileged to be in the presence of the man.
Again! This time, like you mean it!
Jax is so smart.
So all we need are interviews with everybody. It'll take no time. We'll squeeze it in right before we shoot the giant mech sequence.
Screen time, you say? Count me in.
I'll go get my resume.
So, of course, Sarge decided he's going to use the time machine to fix it,
but that didn't work.
And next thing I know, I got JFK brains on my visor.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you for having me. Yes. My greatest obstacles and challenges for me to overcome are definitely babies, gravity, taxes, and Chinese finger traps.
Then I tried to convince Caesar to invent pizza. You know, since he's a foodie with that salad and all. Didn't go great, though. Knives were exchanged.
On the one hand, Krobo saved my life. And he's treated me with more respect than the Reds and Blues ever have. But on the other hand, the Reds and Blues are... well, they are... huh. I actually think the other hand is empty.
Yes. Here I see myself in 10 years. Yes, but I definitely would not be stuck in any sort of Eastern appendage experiments.
All right, here's what I got, everyone. The final verdict. Time travel has backfired every time that it was used to fix a personal mistake, to repair pride, embarrassment, the loss of something valuable. However, that doesn't mean that time travel is some monkey's paw, some thing that will always backfire. Case in point, I've been using Sarge's time machine for weeks with no negative consequences.
What?
Time travel isn't good or bad. Now, in terms of our unified timeline,
Ah! Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo!
What? You've drawn a dick, dude.
Mine's bigger. No, it's a science.
Your science looks like a one-eyed trouser snake.
Great. Now that we've gotten all that out, it's time we stop spinning our wheels. I, for one, vote we go meet with the gods and talk this through.
If Griff thinks it's a good idea, I'm in. Ugh, can't believe I just said that without sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back about a job, but, yeah, okay.
I still have questions. Mainly, what does any of this have to do with finding Church?
What?
His distress call. The help me Obi-Wan Kenobi message? That's the whole reason we're here. What do gods have to do with Church?
That was a different thing.
He's kidding. Right, Wash? Just pointing out how absurd this is?
Right.
Now, as for me, I've been using the time machine to recast all the major roles of the Red vs. Blue movie.
Well, pal, I hope you brought your wallet, because rent in hell gets paid in advance.
I tell you, I got no respect at all.
Bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Griff.
Last time, I'm not Griff, man. I'm the dude.
Bow chicka wow bow. What is it? One more time. Bow chicka bow bow. What is it? What's the line? Feed it to me.
Brilliant, and unlike everyone else, it hasn't backfired one iota.
Hey, Jax! I just got off the phone with the studio. They took a look at the new casting, and they killed the funding. We're done. I'm free.
Whatever. If they've cut the funding, we'll just raise the money ourselves. I happen to know some people with a time machine. Oh, fuck!
It has been many eons since mortals were allowed audience here, on Starseeds, the seat of the cosmic powers. I, King Atlas Arcadium
Hey,
Rex.
guys! Yeah, can I borrow your time machine? Oh, nice water fixtures.
Contact!
Everyone, calm down! Temper, honey. I think they knew him.
That mortal idiot interrupted me. I'm sorry I smited your mortal idiot friend.
No harm, no foul.
That was my primary weapon. Don't look at it.
This is God?
Yes, Atlas is the king of the cosmic powers. I am Kali Rama, his queen.
You're married?
Whoa, wait a second. Didn't you call her your sister earlier?
Yes?
So, which is it? Sister or wife?
Yes.
Gross!
This is some Game of Thrones shit.
I'm Gankins with a G. I love posting spoilers on YouTube. At the end of the next one, the pink guy steals the hammer.
I am Burnstorm, master builder of the gods.
What? I'm King Tucker, breaker of headboards.
I'm Simmons, wizard of science.
And I am Simmons. I'm not Simmons.
I am Sarge, Lord of the Twin Flag.
And I'm, come back to me.
I'm Kakina, and I like to party.
Aw, Dexter Griff, he who must not be messed with.
Yeah, boy!
So Bugs.
Me llamo Lopez.
I'm Carolina, and this is Wash. Now, to matters at hand.
Spoil sport? I had a good one percolating.
How about you start at the beginning?
The beginning? Ha ha ha! Very well. The very beginning. Without time, there is no beginning. So there was nothing before the Word.
Give me a break.
What?
In the beginning was the Word? If you bring out a guitar, I am done.
The Word became complicated, expanded, unfolded, and birthed the first of the primal forces of our father, Krovos, he who could control time.
Do we really need all of this?
Krovos set himself upon a great undertaking, a project of galactic proportions. He created the cosmic powers and enslaved us to do his bidding.
What project could possibly be so big?
Some things are beyond even our infinite wisdom. We only know our small part in the grand design.
So, where are the Titans now?
We rebelled against our masters. Many were lost, but the Titans were deposed, killed, banished, or imprisoned.
I constructed a labyrinth inside this black hole. At its core sits a prison, a treadmill.
I convinced Krovos to give it a spin. He got stuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's walking forwards forever, but in one spot?
Exactly.
All right, Satan.
All right, let me get this straight. You are the dirty so-and-sos responsible for upsetting the balance of power in the entire universe?
Yes, but Krovos
I'm not
was...
talking about that. Why's Griff got a sword?
'Cause I'm so... cleaver.
Give me one.
Here we go again.
Who else?
Can I have two? I have
Me.
two hands. Can I have three with 3 hands?
Gracias.
I'm actually proud of you, Caboose.
I want that golf club.
No, no, no!
Fine.
Glad to join the ball game.
Club. Caboose? You should have said club.
I prefer BLT, but it is good, sandwiches.
Could I make a request? I'm putting a brave face on, but I have, like, a suicide headache. Can you fix that?
We can summon up some Advil? Something stronger?
Or some of that god magic?
Okay. We were created in part to alter the minds of younger races, but never directly. Our powers can only be used on the outside, as external forces. It is a limitation set upon us by our Maker, and one of the many reasons we saw fit to end his reign.
In that case, the Advil's fine.
Anywho...
No, wait! That's it! I finally know what you are.
Okay, but I already said anywho.
All this time I've been hung up on religion, on aliens, but you gods, you're actually something else.
We are what we say we are.
Krovos created you to help him. He programmed you to pose as gods to manipulate younger races. It's theatrics. Your appearance. Some sort of subjective holographic matrix.
Whoa, definitely not. You're like way off base on there.
This firewall against Krovos, a safety he built to keep his AIs in check.
These are AIs?
Huggins, Muggins, leave. They have earned it.
Very well.
We have no choice but to trust you with this secret.
No mystery, no magic. Just a mathematical palindrome filled with radiation and sadness.
Hey, kids, I'm a computer.
Now that you know the truth, may we proceed?
Oh, of course.
Nice job, buddy.
Science is good for something after all.
In the present, Krovos is weak, but not powerless. Through dreams and inspiration, he influenced a human to build a machine. A time machine. This leak in time for a moment made him powerful enough to grasp at one of you.
Me? But that was an accident.
There are no accidents when it comes to Krovos. He chose you.
I'm gonna guess because you're so gullible.
Or stupid.
Basically an empty suit of armor with a half-decent throwing arm.
He sucked the dumb pink monkey back in time to an era where he was most powerful, and then returned you with more machines.
Where we done fucked it all up.
Yes.
What can we do to repair time?
It's too late. The damage is done.
You have already done his bidding.
Yeah, I prefer buy it now.
We've been fucking time itself.
And tick goes the bucket list.
Dude, do you ever stop? We've been pulling out the building blocks of time one by one. Now it could topple over. Do you know what that means?
Time is... Jenga.
There is hope still. I, Burnstorm, Master Builder of the Gods.
AI.
Of the AI, okay. Bound Krovos once. We cannot trick him twice. But we can help you. You, unwilling agents of Krovos, can affect him directly. And we are at your mercy.
Naturally, you have a choice. And we will not lie to you. The path ahead is dangerous. To stop Krovos, you must travel to his labyrinth. You must fight the beasts who guard him, defeat the ghosts of history and demons of his underworld. Few have made the journey. None have survived.
When you put it like that, how could we say no?
When you complete the impossible journey, you will meet Krovos. You need only use this. Burnstorm constructed the prison that holds Krovos, and from that same material forged...
The hammer.
Oh, the hammer?
The hammer, yes.
But not like the grand hammer of power kaboomness?
+5 enchanted hammer of binding.
Ass tapper.
Sister Sledge, James Blunt.
Detector de Mentiras, Sinaloa.
Hammer Barbera.
Slam Rockwell.
Stop.
Tchaikovsky's the butt cracker.
Mr. Smashy Face! Mr. Smashy Face and his friends! Wagman! Mrs. Wagman!
Ooh, Valley Maker.
No.
Thunderclap. This is fun.
No. It's the hammer. The most important hammer that has ever existed. It's definitive. The hammer.
Oh. You should call it that.
By striking Krovos' prison with the hammer, you reinforce his bindings, energizing them, topping up their mystic power. Counterintuitive, but that's magic for you.
We will leave you alone with the hammer as you make your decision. And, before you go...
Oh, come on!
You can have your toys back after you save the universe. You can keep yours because it's funny.
Oh God, it's in my helmet!
I guess this is to give us some privacy?
So, what do we think?
I agree. Powerful name.
The fight?
Can't we just go back and stop ourselves from time traveling in the first place?
Didn't Jack say that's a paradox?
Could we go back and prevent Jax from saying that?
You're in denial. Guys, the Reds and Blues did their best.
Reds especially.
And it's only by doing our best, our absolute best, and failing, that we can ever truly know exactly how much we suck. You messed up. We all have regrets. Lost friends we'd like to have around. Things we'd take back. But these time guns can't fix us. You use them to relieve guilt, right wrongs, to avoid responsibility. But the past is done. Do better now. Be better now. Now is the only time that's ever mattered. Ask yourself, do I make bad decisions? How can I do better? Who do I want to be?
Wash, it's selfish not to time travel. Are you saying you wouldn't go back and stop yourself from hurting people?
Mistakes are the dirt we grow from, Tucker. In the end, you can't argue with cause and effect. You made a mess, you need to clean it up.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
Well, hell! The whole reason I joined the military was to win a battle against God himself.
Yeah! Let's take a swing at it!
You did it! Good form. And you're not alone. This ain't my mess, but I'm in to help fix it. No matter where it takes us, you can count on me to fight alongside you.
No. You're not coming. Everything you just said. I should have told you, Wash. I can't believe I let it get this far.
Whoa. Slow down. It's okay.
It's not. It's really not. You can't come. You can't fight.
Carolina, it's me you're talking to.
Stop being so fucking nice. You're sitting this one out, Wash. I mean it. You're on the DL.
I'm not disabled.
You are. You were really hurt.
Yeah?
Really hurt. More than I've told you. Your gaps in memory, the frustration you've been feeling. Wash, I've had to watch you struggle with it. I should have said...
Carolina, spit it out.
Your injury caused what's known as cerebral hypoxia. We don't know the extent of the damage, but when you were shot in the neck, your brain was starved of oxygen.
For how long?
A while.
How long?
Several minutes. Your brain went minutes without oxygen.
And did you all know?
No.
Did you? No. Was I the only one who didn't know I have fucking brain damage?
Dude, we had no idea.
I kept it from everyone, Wash.
Including me!
Yeah.
How could you keep that from me?
I just... Look, I didn't want to upset you.
Wash!
My brain is fuzzy and I do good.
Donut?
What are you doing?
Gullible. Stupid. An empty suit of armor? Thanks for making this easier, guys.
Y'all need therapy. Having some quiet, huh?
Yeah, I found a weird door.
You left it open.
That figures. I am pretty thoughtless.
If that's how it's gonna be, man.
Wait. Kate, I mean, I need to apologize. What I called you was awful. I wanted to cram the words right back into my mouth.
I know you did. I was chubby. I mean, I still am, but back when I was a teenager, I didn't love it. In high school, everyone was screwing each other, and I wasn't ready. And it's like, you say frigid, and suddenly I'm in short pants at Wailuku High, hearing it again for the first time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. You dummy.
Man, I had this feeling, and it kept growing, and it was so hard.
Bow chicka bow wow. I'm sorry, too. I kind of ate your heart. Looks like we both blurt out dumb things when we feel small.
Kate, I like you.
Just like that.
I really like you. And maybe I went about expressing it the wrong way.
Maybe?
But I still like you, regardless.
I'm not great with feelings, Tucker. But yeah, I think I had feelings for you too.
Had?
Yeah, you kinda snuffed them out.
Yeah, par for the course. Everything I touch, I fuck. I fucked you. I fucked England. I fucked Washington.
Hell yeah.
I'm being serious here. You don't understand. I'm responsible for his injury. My friend, my mentor. I did this to him.
Come on.
You weren't there. I rushed in like an idiot, and I got him shot.
Oh, were you supposed to babysit the elite killing machine?
He was looking right at me when it happened. Oh, God, Kay, he was looking right at me.
And what are you gonna do, huh?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do, Mr. Pity Party. One of two things. You ready? You'll either A, do nothing, or B, try and save Wash and risk freeing an all-powerful time god. Not much of a choice, is it?
Yep. Okay. Loud and clear. We need to go back and save Wash.
Is brain damage contagious?
Donut has the hammer. It's out of the game.
I miss you, Miss Wegman.
But we have Krovos' time guns, and that's something.
I feel like we already had this conversation.
Guys,
is that the time travel? Deja vu?
Guys, listen, we don't have to change much, just a few details.
So we ignore the gods.
They're not gods, just AI.
All time travel's bad to them. They're programmed against it.
They said that time travel is Jenga, and I'm talking about swapping out one more piece. The most important piece, delicately.
Time travel isn't Jenga. It's more like Operation with a side of Yahtzee. Bingo!
The alternative is to do nothing.
That's my line.
And we're better than that.
We'll do it. If we need justification, we have plenty. Let's start with the past. Your misadventures in history have echoed through the ages. You've caused wars, disasters, abducted historical figures. Compared to all that, what's rescuing one man from one bullet? Let's also think about what Jack said. He used the time machine for months without issues. But let's not stop there. Let's think about the future. If Loco can invent a time machine, then someone else will come along and do the same. Retreating from this battle is not a victory. All of these reasons have been running through my head on a loop. But you know what? They're meaningless. David's hurt. We have to go.
I get it.
Well, when you put her like that, yes, sir. Sounds like a plan.
Actually, Sarge, Tucker is the one with the plan.
Well, now I hate it.
Tucker, I know you well enough to guess your plan.
That's insulting and sweet all at once. Before we start, we need to be unified in this, of one mind. You've been awful quiet, Griff.
Carolina's right. We have to. He'd go for us in a heartbeat.
How could you? Nothing I said got through to you?
Spying much?
Well, the gods don't trust you yet. I can't imagine why.
I'm sorry, Hugs. He's my friend. You wouldn't understand.
I understand perfectly well. You Shisno, you're going to ruin everything.
We're not. We're going to fix it.
You know I have to tell Atlas now. You know he's going to bring down this entire castle when he finds out.
I know. I'm sorry.
I never should have helped you. I'm so freaking stupid.
We should go before she reports what we're doing.
Bye.
Jerks, god Dang Shisno!
Huggins, stop! Now what on Starseeds is so important that you're blazing through here like that?
I have to tell Atlas! The Reds and Blues are going back in time again! It's urgent!
Well now, that is news.
So, can I go?
Not quite. After all, you must be punished.
Punished for... What? No! No!
No running in the halls, remember?
Greetings, my son.
We just saw him 10 minutes ago. You don't need to say greetings every time.
It sounds cool. Back me up, Burnstorm.
Yeah, super cool. Jenkins, where have you been?
Stroll. Sweet of you to worry. I was only gone for a flash.
Burnstorm, how go preparations?
Nearly finished. The weapons and armor you requested will be ready by the time the Reds and Blues agree to their mission.
I'm afraid they won't be coming. My lords and ladies, I bear grave news. The Reds and Blues are gone, and Huggins is dead.
What happened?
I felt her spark leave this plane of existence.
Why? Who would do such a thing?
She must have witnessed the Reds and Blues leaving. Someone stopped her from warning us until it was too late.
Muggins, I am so sorry.
As am I. She was my friend. Ironic that friends, who we would defend with our lives, are so often the ones we hurt. We discover our love for them too late. Its presence revealed by their absence, their warmth felt as a sudden chill, and we are left cold and frantic. She shone as I do, but her truest light was invisible. It was the brightness of her point of view. Like a lighthouse, she guided us towards our saviors, out of danger. And so, hope, snuffed out, was reignited by a single spark. All I know is this: she was my friend.
Thank you, Muggins. Well spoken. My husband, my king. We must decide what we do next.
Though times seem most desperate, we must not give up hope. Perhaps the Reds and Blues will succeed. Against all odds, perhaps these mortals will prevail.
Destiny?
May she see us through.
No! She has come.
The Fates, have you come to relieve us of our doubt?
Our dreams have ended, and so the nightmare begins. So we wake, soon all will see. The great endeavor is lost, all efforts amount to vanity.
Is it truly over?
I have seen what remains of the future. The cup is near empty.
Spare your riddles! Tell us of your visions!
All is lost. The end has come. Tonight the sun sets. There will be no dawn.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em!
We have one shot at this. Jax's footage has given us the precise moment. At 1720, Wash will be hit. 18 minutes from my mark. Sync.
Sync! 18 minutes. It's tight, but every second we spend here risks more damage to the past.
We need to be surgical.
No fucking the timeline.
No assassinating Temple.
Remember the butterfly effect. Any damage we do could have disastrous consequences.
No killing butterflies.
Question. How do we feel about Maz? Asking for Fred.
This won't be easy, but we have an advantage. We know what will happen. As we speak, Locus is busting me and Wash out of prison. Then...
I bail out Dylan and Jax, and meet up with Locust in the hall.
Temple and his gang flee sometime right after that, bringing all their dudes with them.
The past us is meeting the brig. From there, the hangar where...
Hey! Oh, fuck!
No guns.
That... Okay.
We'll get the body out of sight.
Good. No harm done. Stick to the plan.
Hello? Anyone? O'Malley?
My son, welcome home.
Locked. We can try to override...
No time. We go around. This way. Wait. Hide! Now, Griff!
Fuck! What's going...
Clear.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, Wash.
Are you coming with us?
No, we're good in here.
Do you guys smell that? Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Wash! Who are you talking to?
You.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Bye.
Bye.
That was too close.
My bad. I forgot we escaped this way. Time travel's hard.
You'll get the hang of it.
This way. The path should be clear.
Straight through the main complex and we're at the hangar. The complex was abandoned in our escape last time, so there should be no resistance.
Wait, something's wrong.
What is it, soldier?
What do you guys smell right now?
We don't have time for this.
Do it. 1 second.
Smells like helmet.
Food? Like Italian food or something. What's your point?
Temple and his gang only ate fish.
Griff, can you stop thinking about food for 5-10 minutes?
Guys, I would know this smell anywhere. It's pepperoni pizza from Sammy Raffaello's.
Sammy's was destroyed and pizza doesn't exist.
This can wait. Something or someone has been messing with us from the very beginning. And whatever it is, I think it's here. Guys, we're not the only time travelers in the building.
Fuck! What if it's a trap? We can't turn back now.
I can follow the smell. I'll go alone. There's 6 of you. You can handle the guard that shot Wash.
I don't like this plan.
We don't have time to debate it.
Come on. I'm not one to panic easily, but this is trouble. You said the complex was empty.
It was. Is. Should be. This path was clear. Will be clear in a few minutes when the past us is rolled through. We just have to wait for these guards to leave.
They don't look like they're going anywhere. We need to clear them out.
Impossible. I can't fight that many without tripping the alarm.
Well, there's no other way around.
We wait or we fight. It's a lose-lose.
I know it seems bad, but don't worry. I'm here to help.
Yes, my son. I am so proud.
My friends. They were all really mean to me. Again!
I know. And I'm sorry. It will not happen again.
Griff! Bobby, you came! Get on in here. Have a slice.
What are you... Oh, Pete? No, be stronger.
Oh, please, Griff. I'm not here to fight. I brought pizza. It's an apology.
Hi? Hi.
Can someone tell me what's going on?
I think my counterpart is from the future and is going to tell us how to defeat all these guys. That's correct. My advice is, use what you've learned.
That's it.
Afraid so. Oh, and also, you guys are going to do great.
I don't understand.
Carolina, I think you need to let us handle this one.
You're the reason Sammy's was destroyed? You erased pizza from history? You set us up.
Yep, sorry.
Why?
So you want to know my master plan. The pizza's getting cold, Griff.
I don't care. Talk. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm bored.
Hey, you men, get over here. That's an order.
Did you hear something? Sounded like
Nailed it!
You really didn't have to use a horse for that.
You see that guy, Caboose?
He's the one who took your penny. When I was lost, why did you save me?
I saw a soul lost in time and took pity. Now, are you ready for what's next?
You did it! With minutes to spare.
Great! Let's boogie before the other us's show up.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Wait, or we fight. It's a lose-lose.
I know it seems bad, but don't worry. I'm here to help.
Good, good. Now, lay down the hammer. Do as I say, Donut. The hammer.
What happens then?
When I am free, I will begin to gain power. I will kill the cosmic powers and their agents.
My friends?
We'll be safe. I promise.
They don't always treat me great. They don't reciprocate. They never treat me like a man.
I know this. I know all.
But they are still my friends.
Don't do this, Donut.
You killed me, didn't you? My getting sucked into the past was no mistake. You targeted me. I'm your Shisno! Your pet!
When I am free, I will make it right. Your suffering will not be in vain. Now, Donut, it's time for the hammer.
It sure is!
Don't!
It's not you. It's just this universe. It's gotten so boring lately. I think it's time we see other universes. Weirder ones, sexy ones, ones where the rules aren't so mundane. See, when I'm top dog, things are going to get a lot weirder.
Krovos offered you power.
Ultimate power. I'll be a god, a real one, not this charade. Oh, imagine the possibilities. I could create an entire race of beings with butts for faces. And faces for butts. Ah! Magnificent!
That's the last mistake you'll ever make, my dude.
Stay out of this, O'Malley.
No. Let go of the hammer.
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, aren't you funny now?
I mean it, O'Malley. Let go.
No, you let go.
Children, please stop. Release your hold, Donut. All will be forgiven.
Never.
Kill him.
With pleasure.
Oh, God, you the heck!
You could have been a prince in heaven. Instead, I'll be sending you straight to AG double hockey sticks.
Well, at least I'll be in good company.
I think you missed that, buddy. To the moon, Delano! Hey! Get back here!
I am sorry that I have to kill you and everyone you love to make Butt World, but like I said, bored.
Are you finished?
Quiet.
Huh, would you look at the time?
Ooh, getting late.
Too late. You see, buddy, while you've been jerking yourself off with monologues, my friends are off saving Wash.
Fantastic.
We won?
Huzzah!
You're not here to stop us.
Oh, Grief. No, I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make sure you go through with it.
Give me that gun!
Give me the hammer!
Not so fast! Take a seat. That's what he gets! Am I right?
Tag team? That's cheating, O'Malley!
Please, no, don't have mercy!
Doc?
I fought him off. I swear to gosh. Please, O'Malley is gone. I promise.
I don't believe you.
Smart puppy. It's over, you idiot.
You're right about that. You're wrong about something else.
And what would that be?
I've always had one heck of a throwing arm. I don't miss.
Well played.
Why would I want to stop you, Griff? With Washington and Locust on your side, Temple will go down before he even turns on the time machine.
Donut will never get zapped.
And you and your friends will never time travel in the first place. Borrowing through time weakens it, sure, and changing history cracks it a little. But nothing shatters time like a paradox.
You're too late.
Like hell!
Don't! No!
What's going on?
Simmons!
It's too late.
Kay, I need to tell you. Help!
It's been an honor.
After the sun, I don't sing. After the hills, I don't.
Hurry up, ladies. This ain't no ice cream social.
Ice cream social?
Drop the pillow talk, you two. Anyone want to guess why I gathered you here today?
Is it because the war's over and you're sending us home?
Aren't you curious about what they're doing?
I bet I could guess. It's standing around talking. It's all they ever do. You want to take a look?
No, I'm good. I don't like those things.
Suit yourself. let's get out of here. Command is finally sending us some reinforcements. I heard we're getting a tank.
Yo. You ever wonder why we're... Huh.
What's that?
I could have sworn that... What the shit is deja vu anyway?
I got no idea. Guess it's just one of life's great Ah, fuck. I never knew deja vu was contagious. Thanks.